4, 3, 2, 1, go, anti-brake, 100 past junction, left 6 over bump, and continue to 100 over jump, 100, right 4 over long crest, left 6 over 100, left 2, 100, crest, jump, 80, small crest, 120, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, anti-brake, 100 past junction, left 6 over bump, and continue to 100 over jump, right 4 over long crest, 40, crest jump, 200, middle over crest, into left 6, 100, left 2, 100, crest, jump, 80, small crest, 120, crest, and right 5 times 4, long, and opens over crest, and left 6 through dip, into crest, jump, 100, caution, long crest, jump, immediate, left 4, half long, crest, jump, crest 100, left 5 over crest, into care right 2, and left 6 through dip, into right 6, 80 past junction, left 6 over crest, tightens 3 half long, 60, right 5 half long, and left 5 long over crest, 60, right 3 long over bumps, 40, caution right 4 over crest, stay right and line, into right 4 over crest jump maybe, don't cut, 80, care left 6 long over crest, and left 3 half long, opens past junction, 250 line through dip, right 4 long over crest, 130, crest jump maybe, 40, care right 6 long over crest bump, left 6, 200, left 5 long, over crest, jump maybe, keep in, 150, care right 4 over crest, jump maybe past junction, don't cut, 100, left 5 long, over 2 small crest, 80, long, crest, right 3, half long, caution, middle over big jump, right 6, crest, 40, left 4, half long, over crest, don't cut, 80, puncture left rear. Water temp is rising. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, anti-brake, 100 past junction, left 6 over bump, and continue to 100 over jump. 100, right 4 over long crest, 40, crest jump, 200, middle over crest, into left 6 over 100, left 2, 100, crest, jump, 80, small crest, 120, crest, and right 5 times 4, and opens over crest, and left 6 through dip, into crest jump 100, caution long crest jump, immediate left 4, half long, crest jump, crest 100, left 5 over crest, into care right 2, and left 6 through dip, into right 6, 80 past junction, left 6 over crest, times 3 half long, 60, right 5 half long, and left 5 long, over crest, 60, right 3 long over bumps, 40, caution right 4 over crest, stay right and line, into right 4 over crest, jump maybe, don't cut, 80, care left 6 long over crest, and left 3 half long, opens past junction, 250 line through dip, right 4 long, over crest, 130. Crest jump maybe, 40. Care right 6, over crest, bump. Into left 6, 200. Left 5 long, over crest, jump maybe, keep in. 150, care right 4 over crest, jump maybe past junction, don't cut. 100. Left 5 long over 2 small crests. 80, long crest, right 3 half long, caution middle over big jump, right 6, crest, 40, left 4 half long, over crest, don't cut, 80, right 5, over crest, jump maybe, don't cut, 60, caution line over jump, 120, right 4 long, opens over bump, and tightens 40, left 4 long, opens into turn square left long, don't cut. 60, right 6 past junction, crest, 80 through dead, left 5 over crest, 100. Right 6, and care middle over crest jump, and bump, 60. Keep right over crest jump, 40, left 5 long, keep in, opens over crest, 100, right 4 long, past junction, 60 over small crest, care left 6 through dip and continues over crest jump, 40, right 5 half long, 80, middle over crest, 150 through dip, middle over crest jump, 200, right 4 half long, over crest jump maybe, 100, left 6 long, 200 through dip to finish. Right 5 times.
Give me no reason. I used to get my shepherd's pie. Got it on. Shepherd's pie. 250 line through deck. Right 4 long over crest, 130. Crest. Small crest, 80, long, crest, right 3, half long, caution middle over big jump, right 6, crest, 40, left 4, half long, over crest, don't cut, 80, right 5 over crest, jump maybe, don't cut, 60, left 4 long, opens into turn square left long, don't cut, 60, right 6 past, Out to care, middle over crest jump. And bumper, 60. Crest jump. And 50 through dead. Middle over crest jump, 200. Right 4, half long, over crest jump maybe. 100. Left 6 long, 200 through dead.
There it is. It's the set for a minute. So
Junction. Left 6 over bump. And continue for 100 over jump.
It's all yours, man. All right, guys, head up to the next bit. Let's go.
oh, he's jumped into the lead, yeah.
I'm disappointed, but it's all the time now. Push up everything bin.
See money on the bed and I want to fight. Easy enough. Oh, check that out. That's kind of cool, man. I was going to say, tattoo removal. Oh, tattoo removal. It's not just all tattoos. It's tattoo and removal.
I'm down with that.
Yeah,
because a lot of people get stupid ass tattoos.
Yeah. You ever gotten a tattoo?
Yes, I have.
Oh, really? What did it say?
I thought I was gonna go to prison one time, so I got do not enter on my lower back.
You did not.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's your money right there. Is that heavy as hell?
Hell yeah. Look at that.
Dude. Look at that frame. You got rims, you got some tires back there.
I got a whole bike, man.
All this stuff is easy money.
Look at this, bro. What is this? Was that somebody's arm?
Oh, dude, you know what this is? I don't want to freak you
Practice
out,
skin, isn't it?
right? That is pig
Practice
skin.
skin.
That's
Big
what they
skin
would do.
practice.
This is how they like practice doing tattoos. They can't like practice on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't practice on somebody. That's
Oh, that is gross. Let me just take a look at what you got here, right? This wheel, that's a 500-pound lay long. A big fat wheel in the back? 2 Gs. You got the seat in the back, you got the table, the chairs.
I scored.
You scored big.
This bin has profit written all over it and £2,000.
You probably do not.
You want a tattoo or something, man? I can hook you up.
All right, I'll catch you
All right,
later.
man.
All right, congratulations, man.
Earlier, Nat snapped over a bin of old photography equipment after accusing John of losing his focus. Let's see what develops.
Fuck on.
Oh, you just need to stand there and watch,
Yeah.
are you? Fair enough, fine. So,
And enlarge it. A tanny.
yeah,
A tanny.
a telly.
A tanny.
Look at all these nice pieces.
Oh, an old camera like that, yeah. Tanny.
But there's a few in here. So if you count them up, it all adds up.
They're crap.
You are. I suggest you just shut up now.
You're better off going with Linda today.
Well, you already did, which is what caused this.
No, I just saw what I saw.
Believe they're married, don't
You know
you?
what that is at the back?
Yeah, that's the screen. So there's definitely camera in here. The
It's
screen.
dark room for developing pictures. Yeah, she got 500 quid for that.
Easily. There we go.
Yeah,
Nice.
Nice old plate camera there.
Yeah, easy £500 there. Easy.
That's all the dark room equipment.
So another 500 quid.
You look at everything here, you got 2,200, 2,250.
Right. Well, that
So
was
we've
its money.
lost.
Yeah, but that was its money.
So, well done. It cost us money.
After a loss of £450, it's been a negative experience for Nat and John. I think Nat should go and lie down in a dark room. Dark room.
You know where all this money's coming from to pay for this? Out of your back pocket. And you know what else you're going to do? You're going to shift it all as well. Right, John?
Go on.
Oh, I will
It
store
cost us
on.
money again.
That cost you money, not me.
That's it.
Not me.
What?
Seeing how hostile his rivals are, Jesse threw down the gauntlet and spent £2,700
See that? She just said, I
for a
swear
unit
that's what that
of
means.
medieval
No, she's just
weaponry.
going-
But did he get the sharp end of the deal?
Let's see what you got, dude.
Human. I'm not paying for it.
That's what I'm talking about right there. So do you care one way or another whether or not this is replica or original? If it's replica, it could potentially be custom made, which is fantastic. But if I can find one piece in here that's original, that's some serious money. Look at this stuff. I mean, that's got to be worth several $100s.
Well, I mean, just here in the UK, I bet you a helmet like that probably worth at least a couple £100.
Yeah, but for me, it's about bringing it back home because we don't have this stuff in the States. So if I put this in my antique mall, me and my wife are going to make a killing. Whoa, even more weapons. I got axes, all this stuff. Agatha! It's full on for the jack. Holy, oh my God. I think we might have a real piece here. Dude, check this baby out. Something like that can easily go for at least 1,500, 2,000 pounds. Is that like a full bodysuit? Yeah, full chest plate. Oh. We got the pads. It's like full arm, right? Yeah. Oh, that is rad. And then the best part, got the jousting sticks. We should give these a try. But before we do that, let's just kind of top up what we think you've got here. I'm thinking like, that's probably easy 1,500 pounds. Yeah. That's a suit of armor, man. That's got to be at least another 1,000 pounds. I got tons of weapons back here. I got my full hammers. I got my full axes. I got my long swords, my broad swords. I mean, we're talking several more 100 pounds back here. Yeah, these swords, bro. Definitely.
Buying a battle in a box, Jesse is wielding a hefty profit to go with his hefty axis, slicing himself a sizable dividend of £5,300.
See, him and that money have both made big scores, haven't they? Well, they haven't. They made nothing. They've won one bit and it's crap.
Well, this one's ready for you. Casey's to take it straight back home. I'm going to take all this stuff back home along with your woman.
Typical black. You know money's going there, isn't it? Yeah, fucking nigger, dude. Of course it's going to go there.
I'm so excited about this one. Do you know why? My brother was a DJ, and I know everything about all mixing, all the mixing machines and everything.
It has changed since 1982, you know, Linda.
Well, you wouldn't know about that. You're pre that, aren't you?
She dresses pre-1982, I can tell that.
Mess.
Yeesh.
I really, really, really want that bin. Everybody wants that bin. Linda's saying, oh, well, my brother used to be a DJ.
I think this is going to go deep. I think
Yeah, I
people
think
are
so
really,
as well.
you know...
Are you going to be bidding on it?
Of course I'm going to be bidding. I've bid on everything. You don't?
What's that bid out for 100 pounds? I got 100, thank you, sir. 100, I'm
He
going
doesn't.
50. I'm bid 100, 150, 150 in the middle, I'm going to 200 pounds. 100, 2, 2, and I'm going to 2.5. Yeah. 250, I'm going to 300 pounds. I got 200, I'm going to 3.5. 300 pounds, I'm going to 3.5. I got 3,500 cupcakes in at 400 pounds. 450. 450 from Dapper Dan. 450 to 500 pounds from the good-looking gal. 500 to 5.5. 500 to 5. You like double it, make it 1,000. 1,000 pounds. 1,000 from Jen. 1,000 out of 1,500 pounds.
So it's his.
2,002, 2,000 pounds under 2,500. 2,500 to 3.
Why he gives you a high? Do it one, mate. It's his money.
Twice. Is everybody out?
That's how you do it. It's a shock on it.
Don't do it for 2,500 pounds, young lady. It's all yours. Come on, get him out of here. If you didn't just win, you lost. Boom! You snagged it.
I'm so happy about this one.
Oh my goodness, man. I understand you want to win the bin, but you ain't got to get stupid with it. That's too much money right there. 2,500 for that?
Seriously, high-end DJ equipment
Could really, really score big. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the best, but do you know, go? Listen, that's only one thing. There's still loads of stuff to go. The big metal ones. These are where your money are. I'm kind of hoping they're decks. Oh, wow. These are 250 pounds each. So, 500 pounds already. I can't believe it. Do you believe that? 500 pounds. Can't wait.
All right, keep going. Let's see what you got.
Hello. Oh, wow. Double case. That's probably not brilliant. So we have, oh, this isn't looking too clever.
It's like a drill set. Those things are maybe like 60 pounds. Some of this stuff looks ancient.
Well, yeah, apart from the decks, it's very low value.
What's in that case?
Oh, well, now this is worth money. Really good mixing board. And that is definitely worth £400. I know that all day.
Trying to drum up some profit, but it's all gone Pete Tom. She's out of pocket to the tune of £1,000. Mash it up.
If you were going to make that 1,000 you lost, let's say you were going to go out and DJ, you got everything you could DJ, what would your DJ name be?
Essex Girl.
All right, Double L. What up, Double L? Jesse, all is fair warned?
I challenge you to a duel.
up. Oh boy. You're an idiot. I'll help you up. You fight well. I shall name my daughter after you.
Dave has got the most explosive cricket from the Caribbean Premier League, with the biggest players like Chris Gale, A.B. de Villiers, Brendan McCullum, Dwayne Bravo.
Ideal for me, though, because my baby, she's at school, she doesn't need feeding at dinner. She's having her dinner now.
Today at 1, exclusive to Dave.
Yeah. Yes.
In an hour,
Love
our
her.
exciting summer
Those
of
are
sport
kids,
continues when we bring you our exclusive coverage of all the action from the cricket in the Hero Caribbean Premier League. No, though, it's Top Gear.
You know what?
Giacomo sponsors driving entertainment on day.
Tonight, Evans. Can't believe it. Slash. And Bash as we do proper motor racing.
Yeah, Evans has quit, yeah. Evans quit Top Gear, hasn't he? Right. Doesn't know the ins and outs of it, but he's not happy when he's left. I mean, rumours about him and that Matt don't get on, so.
We begin with the BMW M5. For the last 25 years, it has been the best fast saloon. Which is a bit of a problem for BMW every time they want to replace it. As Richard Hammond shall now explain.
Yeah, it's a great car, so it is sport.
This is the outgoing M5 in action, and straight away you can see the problem. Big 500 horsepower V10 up front, naturally aspirated. It's just distilled essence of single malt driving pleasure. That gives BMW a problem, much like that faced by the makers of Die Hard 4 or Cheryl Collins' 2011 calendar. This is a personal analogy, but it works for me. The problem is this: where to go next? Well, this is where they've gone next. It's the brand new M5. It costs £73,000, and on paper, it sounds like a much tamer beast.
73 grand that car.
Magnificent V10 has been.
Well, I bet you can pick one up 10 years later for about 15, 24 grand. Only about 10 years later. Oh, man.
But then you would, because they fitted it with a system that pipes a synthesized version of the exhaust through the stereo.
Yeah.
That's kind of cheating, isn't it? And thanks to additions like the 7-speed double-clutch gearbox, this new M5 now weighs 90 kilograms from the old one.
Because it doesn't sound that good on it, doesn't sound like that on the outside of
The
people.
M5's rock and roll days are over. Oh dear, I seem to have accidentally pulled up alongside the old M5 for what looks like the makings of a drag race. Yeah, there's a man coat and everything. That's some power. Getting ahead. Yeah, you see, this is probably a good time to tell you more about that V8. It's got two turbos which give it 552 brake horsepower.
Power.
On the V10. And more torque. A lot more torque. And it's quick!
Imagine it's lighter as well, isn't it?
Worried for a moment there.
It's V10's heavy, isn't it? Obviously.
More firepower in the engine bay is just the first piece of good news. In the old M5, there's a techno overload of 11 gearshift settings. In the new one,
it's a more sensible tweak. And with that new twin-clutch gearbox, the shifts are so fast, the gap between them can't even be measured. That's good. But it's not as good as the way this car simply devours corners. Unlike Porsche with their new 911, BMW has not gone for electric steering, but instead stuck with old-fashioned hydraulics.
And it's so much better for it. There's much more of that feedback. It actually lets you know which way the front wheels are pointing.
With the settings in full track mode, you can smoke all day long. And when you've had enough of that, at the touch of a button, it becomes a completely different car.
It's all in it.
Always a bit, you know, always straining at the leash. But this one, it can be a proper lunatic M5. Or a soothing companion when you just want to drive along the M5. See the motorway, the M.
It's also more economical. It has a bigger fuel tank, so it can go harder for longer. And then there's the ride.
It's really good. Comfortable. There's no stupid rock hard run flat tyres. It feels better than a normal 5 Series.
The new M5 then is not only better than the old one, I'd say that as an all-rounder, it's actually the best car in the world right now. And in some ways, it reminds me of this. The BMW M1.
In 1984, in a 5 Series, and the original M5 was born. The point is, the M1 was the first supercar that could also be civilized.
What they've done to the new boss, same as the old boss.
I have to say, that car, I drove it the other day, it is epic. It is amazing. It's a phenomenal car. You like the M5 as well, don't you? Yeah. The only problem with it is that in the past, you bought an M5 was worth it because it was so much better than an ordinary 5 Series. But the normal 5 Series now is so good.
Yeah.
It's hard to justify spending the extra.
Well, you're quite right. Have you driven the 530D? It's stupendously good.
It's £30,000 less than an M5, and it's an almost completely perfect.
Did you know if you're careful, you can go almost 1,000 miles on one tank full of food.
But that's all you want, Rick. 1,000 miles.
Oh, you two! Well, I've spent the last 10 years being 38, unlike some people.
Yeah, it's a nice age. I'm going to do it again this year.
No, actually, sadly, Hammond, we don't have time to cut you in half this week to see how old you really are. It's got a very busy show. We also don't have time, I'm afraid, to show you the stig going round in the M5, but we can tell you we did it in a 1:29.2. Pouring with rain, meaningless time. So what we're going to do now is move on very swiftly and do the news.
Yes.
And we begin with this. If you drive a car without a windscreen at 50 miles an hour, your face looks like this, okay? This is very clearly last week. Now, if you take the speed up to 80, your face becomes this.
That's a rough.
Begin to imagine what your face would look like if you were to drive one of these. Inside out, actually. This is the 217 mile an hour concept at the moment. Lamborghini Aventador J has no windscreen, has no roof, and I can only imagine, Hammond, that if you were to drive that, your face would end up like that. And I don't know why you're laughing, James, because I've done some research on this and I've looked at, yes, your face would look like this.
Giacomo sponsors driving entertainment on Dave. For me, it's important to savour the moment we're all together again.
I moved out of my parents' house 12 years ago, and I haven't seen them in about 2 hours. Mum's always bustling around. I never know what she's going to come out with next.
Paul, I wanted to get married so that I don't have to cook for you anymore.
That's the reason I'm not getting married. What do you have to get married for when you can eat all this food?
You cheeky boy.
She's not going to get rid of me that easy.
Make your sandwich in chantilly zingy with Heinz salad cream.
Car's manner.
One is travelling towards a crossroads with wipers that streak and clog, while another drives towards the same crossroads with wiper blades that don't let them see clearly, but between them, the Michelin Man. With new Michelin stealth wiper blades, an evolution in wiper blade technology, combining smart flex construction for excellent windscreen contact with hybrid blade design for performance in the rain, helping you see clearly. Problem solved. New Michelin stealth wiper blades.
There are more than 50 roles in the RAF, full-time and spare time. Find yours. Recruiting now for regulars and reserves. Search RAF recruitment.
Julia, Witchstone Wolf.
Yeah?
You were on your way to Marsh's head party when you took a hit from a couple of wise guys.
Nightmare.
About your car. Does it smoke? Make a noise?
Yeah.
Call direct line. They'll arrange a hire car.
Won't have to wait for my screen for repair.
That's what you done, dude.
What about us? Are you with direct line? No. Then on your bike, buster.
Look again. All Simply Magnet kitchens have 3 years interest-free credit until the 9th of July only. Half-price sale now on.
Chicken satay.
Just eat. Happy upping at that mini fist pump feeling.
This is Walking on Cars with their #1 debut album, Everything This Way. Includes the singles Catch Me If You Can and Speeding Cars. Walking on Cars, Everything This Way, out now.
That's it. New Michelin fragrances.
Introducing the new BP Smart Hub with the UK's most powerful Wi-Fi signal. It can reach some serious distance. Allow me to demonstrate.
Yeah, even in there. Oh, man.
BT Infinity, the UK's most powerful Wi-Fi signal.
Add a little magic to your prawns with Heinz sweet chili sauce.
200 metres.
What is
A
going
lot.
on? This is Gold After Dark. The wonderful world of cult comedy. This weekend, 11 on Gold.
Giacomo sponsors driving entertainment on Dave.
You may remember that a while back, Chris Evans out of Radio 2 spent $5.5 million of his pounds on a very rare Ferrari 250 GT California Spider, one of only 56 ever made. Now, when I was a boy, this was always my favourite of the classic Ferraris. I always wanted to drive one.
This is Chris's garage, a place where his mostly white collection of Ferraris, including an F40, a Dino and a 288 GTO, is pampered and entertained. Why did you choose white? Because obviously it's a big decision.
Yeah, I wouldn't like a garage.
Well, they were all going to be different colours.
Well, I had all the cars, right?
The Dino. So we said, let's paint the Dino white. And the Dino was the first one finished. And it looked so good in white, we said, what the heck, let's do it in white.
When I'd listened for a well-mannered amount of time,
I've got the nod to the GTO. Different short wheelbase.
I got to the real reason.
That's a nice one, that GTO. That's a real nice one, the old Ferrari, mate. It's known as a Ferrari, fucking. A Magnum Ferrari, isn't it? Because that's what he used to drive. Old Higgins was lending a...
Yeah, absolutely. Come on.
Yeah, it was the one.
Sort it out.
Never ever been asked to take my shoes off in a garage before. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. May I?
Yeah, of course.
Oh. Oh. Wow. Can I have a go?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Can I drive it?
Well, out of here.
It is me. If it was Pinky or Perky, I could understand your reticence. But I'm a colour. Chris, I've waited all my life just to stand next to one of these. I know it was expensive. I know. But I will never get another chance.
Take it out. Be careful.
Of course.
Always stand in water.
I do this in my Fiat Panda.
Yeah, I know, I'm sure you do. This is, just be careful with it.
Of course I'll be careful.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Before I set out, Chris insisted we put the roof up in case it rained. That doesn't really work, does it?
Well, that doesn't work at all. Oh, no.
How much was it?
You know what I mean? £5 million go with the river.
With the roof abandoned, I set off in one of the world's rarest cars. Already starting to wish that Chris had said no.
Right, there is a car coming. It's a long way off, but this could cut out. You never know. It's an old car. So let's just follow back. Go, go, go. Right, I'm on real roads with real cars. Those people might be trying to send a text. Those people over there may have been drinking. Yeah. This is a fantastic moment in my driving life, and it is rather being spoiled by the thought of £5.6 million. It's a bit like being given an original Rembrandt and then being told to take it down the pub on Friday night. No, I can't honestly say I'm enjoying it. Don't reverse. Get off the phone. Oh God, not here. Oh, don't say you want to go backwards. Steady, steady. Thank you. I think I'm going to get away. Yes, freedom.
And then things got slightly worse.
Be careful, the car is very valuable. Mind the car. Stay away from the car.
Those pesky kids were the last straw. So I went and hid in Windsor Park. Well, besides the fact that it's rare, the California has always been one of the most desirable Ferraris, built to allow wealthy West Coast Americans to soak up their sunshine. This car, for example, belonged to the film star James Coburn, who kept it for 23 years.
Now, Coburn was one of Hollywood's pencil-head elite, along with Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen, who persuaded Coburn to buy it from a Belgian dealership while they were filming The Greatest Hit together.
The other reason this car is part of automotive royalty is quite simply because of its astonishing beauty. It was built by Ferrari's favourite metalworker, Sergio Scaglietti, who never really bothered with drawings, but beat out the pound using an artist's eye and a craftsman's hand. That's why it's said that no two Californias are exactly alike. But putting all the romance and history to one side for a moment, what's this car like to drive?
Fantastic! Yes, it is! But you can tell it's an old Ferrari. The steering wheel is enormous. The driving position is ridiculous. The pedals are actually over near that tree. But it's lovely. It's so special. I can actually feel the wood on the steering wheel flexing slightly as we go over the bump.
Its 3-litre V12 produces just 280 horsepower, and 0 to 60 takes around 8 seconds. Slow by modern Ferrari standards, but that's not the point.
Cars like this, the performance is not about the figures, it's about the nature of the delivery. You get it above about 3,500 RPM, I'll drop it down so you can see what I mean. California! I don't want to get emotional, but this is the realisation of a childhood dream. When I was 7 or 8 years old, I looked at pictures of this car and I thought, I wonder if I will ever drive a Ferrari 250 GT California. And here I am. It's absolutely magical. I've met my hero and I'm not disappointed.
Really, it was time to give Chris's car back. But since he works on a breakfast show, I reckon he'd be in bed early, and he wouldn't miss it for a bit longer.
So in terms of looks, that on the 275 GTS. It's close, I really expect, but I still think it's that.
I still can't believe he let you drive that car. Well, why not? Because as we learned, monopoly, you are a liar and a cheat. You brought the bank down.
Yes, you are Sir Fred May.
You should be able to hand back that one on your Now we go to
And we don't have time for any more arguing about Monopoly because I need a slash. And luckily, we've got one. He's over there! Have a seat. Have a seat. Now, I think a lot of people would be surprised to discover that you grew up in Stoke-on-Trent.
Yeah. I was born in Hampstead, London, but lived in Stoke. You know, Stoke gets a bad rap, but it's a great place. I went back there and played there. Did my first concert there just last year.
This is with the new solo.
Yeah, and it was great. We had a blast.
So you were in Los Angeles by the age of
6.
6. Oh, so it was a very short time.
Yeah.
I am fascinated by one thing. Your parents, okay, your mum is an African-American, okay? Now, she designs costumes for the likes of, or did design, for the likes of Joni Mitchell and David Bowie, yeah? Your dad did album covers for Neil Young, among others. Paint a picture, with these parents like your work, paint a picture of what it was like growing up in Los Angeles.
Basically, both my parents were hippies, both involved in music. Everybody was an artist. It was just a very bohemian, very, artistic, creative environment. In that whole neighborhood, there was Frank Zappa, there was Jim Morrison, the Eagles. It was actually before they formed, with Glenn Frey and a bunch of those guys.
We had to watch Top of the Pops, and you had them actually round your breakfast table. That's deeply irritating to me. Can I just ask, did your mother do your outfits, since she's a costume designer?
Well, she did actually make me one of the coolest pairs of leather pants I ever had.
Why do you always wear leather trousers?
I've always just thought that they were cool looking, and you know, you can get away with not washing them for a long period of time.
And the hat? What gave you the idea to wear Brunel's hat?
the hat came from when I was in the early days of Guns N' Roses. I was walking around Melrose Avenue in Los Angeles looking for some clothes because we had a show that night, and I don't have any money, so I'm just sort of wandering around, just looking in windows and stuff. And for some reason, I saw the top hat in the window, so I went in there and I looked at it and I tried it on, and it just sort of felt really cool. So I just walked out of the store with it, and I figured I'd just say I forgot to pay for it or something.
You stole the hat?
Yeah, and then I went next door and I stole a concho belt and I cut it up and put it around the top. And
you do know this show is shown in America?
It's okay, it's long enough ago, the statute's up by now.
Okay, so you're going to get away with the stolen hat. Well, there you are, a little bit of gossip we didn't know, / wear stolen clothing. Have you got a new solo album then?
Yeah.
Is that it?
This is the classic rock version of it, where it comes with this thing, which is a fan pack, and it's like a magazine filled with all kinds of stuff about myself and the band, and the guys in the band, or whatever. And then that's the actual CD.
And that's pretty cool. Apocalyptic Love.
Right. It's the title of one of the songs on the record, and it's basically sort of a tongue-in-cheek thing about, you know, sexual relations on the eve of the apocalypse. Well, you'd like to get one in before you.
I know that you're here to talk about cars because you like them. You'll all be relieved to hear. So, what was your first car?
My first car that I paid for with my own money was a Honda CRX.
No way! I had a Honda CRX.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
It was a cool looking little car. But eventually I gave it to my brother, and then I got a 1966 427 Corvette coupe.
Was that classic?
Yeah, yeah.
Corvette. That's a bit of a leap from a Honda CRX to a Corvette.
It's a great car. I mean, I did a couple 360s on Sunset with that car because it was so powerful. I didn't know what I was doing when I first bought it.
So what have you got now?
I have a Aston Martin. It's my favorite car.
Really?
Ever since I was a little kid, James Bond. It's, you know, I could never afford one. When I got
sober, you look so similar.
Right. When I got sober, my reward to myself was to buy an Aston Martin. So.
Which one did you get?
Well, I got a Vanquish the last year that they had that.
And gearbox.
Yeah, but it was a cool car for a while. I got a lot of tickets in that car. And then I traded out for the DBS, which I had for a little while. And then, but I saw the V12 Vantage, and I thought I gotta have one of those, so I traded the DBS for.
So you traded a DBS for a V12, and which do you think is better?
I have more fun in the V12 Vantage.
Really?
The Vantage is just, you know, just a little bit smaller, and because that engine's so big, it just makes it that much scarier of a car. And that's what
so, your lap, how was it up there?
It was actually pretty tricky when I first got. I mean, the way your track's laid out is it's not really there. It's sort of made up.
You sure you're sober?
No, it's
the grey bit, the green.
I know, but it's got all kinds of turns and stuff that are sort of, you know, penciled in.
Who would like to see Slash's lap?
I would.
Here it is. Let's have a look.
I didn't want to.
Look at that. Here you go.
I know.
God damn it. Ooh, I say, now that's stately. Silent. A wild man of rock.
Alright, brake on this one.
Braking for Chicago and driving round a corner in a brown car.
Alright, let's have this out.
Now, sometimes when a car looks slow, it can be fast, but I've got a sneaking suspicion this looks slow because it sort of is. Pretty slow.
This guy's got a lot of balls.
I think you're referring to our cameraman who just stands there.
He does, yeah.
He does, I know he does everything.
It's like the exit of the apex.
Somebody will get him one day. Right, how are we doing there? Oh, yeah, braking.
This is the hardest part of the track.
It's very hard, but at that speed it's not as hard as you might think.
Well, I think when I did it faster, When I did it faster, I ended up all the way on the ground.
This is the board. Bear in mind it's raining out, so it's wets are down here. So where do you think?
I don't know, you tell me.
Oh, good. You're leaning forward.
It's been an interesting day. I'm dying to see what the result of all that was.
Mr. Slash, you did it in 1:49.8. Along with Will I Am and Peter 23 from Essex, who you probably don't know. Actually, Angelina.
Is that Alice Cooper down there?
Alice Cooper, yeah. You're faster than Alice Cooper.
There's a real rock guy on there, so.
It's that rock and roll thing. Perhaps it's all blurry. Who knows? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an enormous pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for coming. Slash!
Giacomo sponsors driving entertainment on Dave. Life's a funny one. All smooth until one day, this happens. So it's cool when there's someone to turn to when you need some emergency cash. With Sunny, you can pay back early and save some pounds on interest.
Yeah. That's life support. Swing by their site and stress not.
Loans from £100 to £2,500 at sunny.co.uk.
Said my first word at 1. United mad by 7. Bored at 11. I left school at 16. 18, I got nights in the castle, but then I stopped pulling pints and started pushing myself. I did things I never dreamed I would, and overcame things I never thought I could. The elements, the distance, the fears, doubts, and all the 7 continents. Sure, I was born in Carlisle, but I was made in the Royal Navy. Start your journey. Search Made in the Royal Navy.
Discover Double Effect from Nivea, the highly effective eye makeup remover that's as easy as shake and wipe. With its Double Effect formula, it even removes waterproof makeup, leaving no traces. Complete cleansing with Nivea Care. No compromise. Ensure your mobile with protectyourbubble.com.
If it's worth protecting, bubble it.
Thinking of taking a trip this summer? Get 1/3 off rail fares with one of our national rail cards. And if you buy online today, you could get up to 20% off the cost of your rail card in our summer sale. That makes it just £24 for the whole year. Bargain. Offer ends 18th of July. Buy now at railcards.co.uk.
Daddy! What does gift gaffe mean?
Gift gaffe is... We really need to spend less this month.
How many times have I got to tell you? With gift gaffe, there's no contracts. We're flexible. Of course you could spend less.
Thank you. Gift Gap, the mobile network run by you.
Love your Skoda Fabia your way. Love your music.
Let's do it.
Love your colour. Love 700 fuel with every car with Skoda big event. Skoda, simply glad.
Skoda.
MyCarCheck.com, one of the UK's leading consumer vehicle checking services. Over 5 million checks performed. By simply texting your registration to 82600, we'll send you information sourced from the police, Association of British Insurers, and the DVLA. We'll let you know the car's valuation and whether the car has been written off, scrapped or sold. Only £3 plus your normal network rate. My Car Check. Text the reg to 83600 or try the My Car Check app available for Android or iPhone.
And as voted for by women all over the UK, the award for Cleansing Product of the Year goes to Nivea Micellar Water.
Sky Movies is changing. It's about to get even better. Introducing Sky Cinema, the new home of Sky Movies. Coming soon.
Driving entertainment on Wave.
You're in doubt, Vicrflikr it about. Finally, I've had a big feed and
Moving on.
needed.
Surprisingly, golf. It is very popular. There are 4 million golfers in the UK alone.
Yeah, now that is almost 8% of the adult population. We can't really understand this because as far as we can make out, golf is extremely boring.
It is also ruinously expensive. A decent set of bats is going to set you back £10,000, and then we rang a golf club in Hull, not Wentworth. Annual membership there is £1,000.
Yeah, and then
so that's it's £2 before you even start.
Well, it keeps going. Then you've got the stupid jumpers and the shoes and the Rupert the Bear trousers.
And there's the cost of joining the Freemasons.
Exactly. So we were wondering, could you do motor racing for less?
We tend to think of motor as being catastrophically expensive, but is that necessarily the case?
We decided to find out. We each bought a set of wheels, converted them into races as cheaply as possible, met up at the Linden Hill racetrack in Kent.
You heard that Linden Hill, wasn't it, earlier? Yeah. It's well hard. You hate it. But I'll tell you what though, there's no different was it? Bang on this. I can't believe it. It was this far ahead in otherwise with technology. And I'm looking to have it. Especially when I'm about to join it.
Arrived in a Toyota MR2.
That is a surprise, that is an unexpected call.
I thought he'd have lost in A35.
Morning.
Hey, how much was that?
400.
It's top gear, but right, getting in background, this case going there.
Mid engine, rear drive, front engine, front drive, rear drive, front engine.
That's a 328.
I know. And then when you see this is brilliant.
I'm going to have to say, and I wouldn't normally say it, obviously, but your cars look terrific.
Diamond.
Yes.
Blood type.
Yes.
Red.
Well, it is. It's red. I've checked. Stick a pin in it. B?
B minus. I don't know what that
It's
is.
an exam.
It's just me. It's what I'm used to seeing on
I wasn't sure, so I put A, B plus, because that way I'll get a lot. So one
as you can see, obviously I've put stickers on mine.
Yeah,
Well, it's the BBC.
Fragile roof.
I know, but the BBC was allowed brand names for health and safety notices all over it because that's what the BBC likes. Now, we should explain at this point that there are some certain safety requirements that you have to fulfil before you go motor racing. So you have to put a roll cage, proper seat, harness, electric cut-off fire extinguisher, and the total cost of doing all that on mine was around £1,000. Yours a bit less.
A bit less because there's less roll cage in it, so it brings it up to 1,400 quid for the
And yours is
1,430.
so 1,400, 1,480.
Same difference.
So, with a bag full of golf bats, we were ready to go motor racing. And the motor racing we selected was Rallycross. The beauty of this is that half the track is tarmac and half is gravel and mud.
I can't believe it's that. I don't remember. No, I can't believe it's that old. Rallycross.
There's 18 of you. So when
It's English as well, isn't it?
you finish first, you
It's
get
ours.
points. And we've got 3 sets of races, so there'll be 3
It's got to be because all the tracks are basically England.
If you come 7 twice,
And that one there is legendary. So I think that's the first time a rallycross race was ever held was on that track.
yeah, well, you only pick the best one. If we were doing
do 3, we pick the best 2. 3 what? 3 of your points. Happily, Captain Max was on hand to explain that in short, we'd all take part in 2 heats and at least 1 final. And with that sorted, we got the other drivers.
Yeah.
I noticed on the entry sheet you're all called Gary. Do you mind if I call you Gary just to keep everything clear? Okay, but who is actually called Gary? You're Gary, you're Gary. You're both not in my class.
So you're racing in Gary class, then? You are Gary class.
That's a bit bizarre, isn't it?
2-litre class, and our heat.
There's that many Garys in one room. Racing. That was 4.
3 laps.
Gary, Gary, you're alright. What? Who is it? Who's Gary on? And on so on and so on.
And remember, this costs less than golf.
Yeah.
What's this? Oh no!
Yeah.
When he gets back.
How bad is it?
I suppose just the wings on the wheel. You just pull the wing off the wing.
Suspension's collapsed.
Well, every time it breaks, it just
James,
it off.
do you know that momentarily you were in second place?
Yeah, I know.
That's for a long time.
Extremely exciting.
Next up in the stock hatch class was Professor Richard Hammond, who was still trying to get to grips with the scoring system.
6 plus 1 equals 1 because that's the result of final score. So that would end up in final C, which C becomes before A. I'm just going to drive around as fast as I can.
Oh, it's not bad, not bad. The agile front drive Citroen was brilliant in the mud. But I could have done with a bit more power on the tarmac.
Haven't quite got the legs on this one to the top. Might have. I've braked myself into that quite hard.
Oh, he might have done it. No, he's not going to do it. Unless he can get a lot of speed down there.
Oh no, wait, he's done the move. He's overtaken somebody.
Oh, it's exciting. It's too exciting. Oh, that was a punt.
He's not going to come third. That would be impossible.
Third place, that what it means. Come on! And nobody ever left the golf course feeling this high! Woo-hoo! High five!
Alan, that was absolutely lost from more hospital.
Fucking.
It's exciting, yeah. Great!
Giacomo sponsors driving entertainment on Dave. Dolce & Gabbana, light blue. Discover
the rules. Tickler by Castello.
Oh, with fruity flavors! What are you reading?
My husband is no normal man.
You'll come for him. The Legend of Tarzan.
The Legend of
He
Tarzan.
got his compensation, but chose the wrong lawyer and ended up with a surprise bill. Had Laura chosen first for lawyers for her personal injury claim, she'd have got an experienced lawyer to fight her case. Oh dear. And Harry, well, we could have helped with his recovery too. So if you've been injured and it wasn't your
I just realised what I've seen kids about. There's a school strike on, isn't there? Teachers are striking, and that's what that'll be. I've been wondering all day, like, am I on a fucking Saturday here? Because the market's on as well, and there's loads of people, like, teenagers about. Some with parents. Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? It's fucking. It's just clicked in. That must be why then, because we weren't even on about it anyway in the world.
Enjoy them with confidence with Mitchum.
It throws you on, it's like that, isn't it? When you have that for ages and you go out and you think you know what day you're on, and then it's all. Everywhere's all changed and you don't know why.
Did you know there are over 60
I thought, why are all these kids walking around?
Let's do something about it.
Some with parents as well, like.
Get the fast relief you need.
You know what I mean? It's a Saturday morning look and fucking Wednesday fucking midday, midweek look. Same bit of flipping crap. Oh, food cell.
Toyota Igo Excite.
It's actually, yeah, that's what originally was Toyota car launch. Well, it is, it looks car, but, you know. Most top secret about is it's going to be like that. And yours ain't. It's what I got. It's dead bad. So
Winning feeling. The very fashion sale is now on.
Yeah. Yeah, it says up.
New Pampers, with 3 absorbing channels that help distribute wetness more evenly, for less wet bulk in the morning. So you'll wonder where all the pee went.
Dave has got the most explosive cricket from the Caribbean Premier League, with the biggest players like Chris Gale, A.B. de Villiers, Brendan McCullum, Dwayne Bravo, and many more. It's cricket, but it's free and on day. The Hero Caribbean Premier League. Today at 1, exclusive to Dave.
Rough that, innit?
Giacomo sponsors driving entertainment on Dave.
It was now my turn, and I was a bit nervous because the big engine in my BM meant I was in the top super modified class, where 3 of the Garys were former champions.
The lead man in the world. Get in there and be a dog.
Maybe I should go and play golf.
No.
No, because we need to see what golf is like in
No.
Canada.
You need to prove that point, which means you drive that against these people. Crack on, Carl. Go on.
Kindly James spent a few moments asking the other drivers to be nice to me.
Don't be nice to him. Just pull it. Not that.
And then it was time for action.
5 seconds.
out to make up places.
Come on, Gary! Gary, I'm going to get you! Got Gary up my chuck here! I'm trying to take Gary on the inside!
Then the super modified Gary's put me in my place.
Oh, how was that with a big jump? I may be off the track slightly here.
Spurred on by the support of my colleagues, I chased after the pack.
Right, come on, Toby, confidence, go get it.
But before I could catch up, the race was over.
That was brilliant, and I was last!
In his second race, Richard got another third, despite a bit of a moment. Whereas in his next heat, Jeremy improved massively.
I'm not last! I'm not last! I'm second to last!
Then it was my turn, and they put my hastily repaired car on pole.
I'm ready. What a start. Straight in. His mate is, there's no other word for it. Winning! Oh, he's gone off.
Look at that, though. Cosy, lovely.
9 laps later, I finished last again, with yet another wound on my LR2.
Come on, just so right.
Richard, with his 2 third places, had qualified for the B class. Whereas James and I were in the final for losers.
That means you and I get to race each other there. If you actually stop and think about the scoring system here, it's quite clever. Because it means you always end up in a final, irrespective of how rubbish you are.
The final for losers went well. James got up to third and stayed there.
That was terrific, though. Did you see that? Did you see all over him?
And as for the orangutan...
Tell me you're winning! You're actually winning something! Miracles have happened here, ladies and gentlemen, today. I actually won a thing!
The victory gave me a chance to wear my winning face. And there was another bonus as well.
Why are you doing it? Because I won the Spanner final, I'm allowed to go into this final. This is my final, I don't understand. Yeah, we established in practice you're fast around here because you're used to driving on wet leaves and mud. I live in wet. Exactly.
Right now I could be, I don't know, chatting to my caddy, adjusting the tassels on my loafers, instead of which I'm sitting here on the wheel of my race car, waiting to start. This is just so much better.
What if I spoil Hammond's race in some way? I mean, I mustn't. I won't. I'm going to stay at the back. Not getting anyone's way. I shouldn't be here.
Right. 5 seconds.
That was a good start for me. Bad start. Really bad start. Come on, Gary. Out the way. Oh, he's got me on the grass. God, this guest is really aggressive. Oh no, look who's there. It's Richard Hammond. He's what it is. How did Jeremy make up that many places in my final?
I decided not to spoil his big race. Then I decided I would.
Oh, yes. Come on, baby.
Sailor. Come on now. Oh, he's left me the gap. No, I've got wide. Oh, that was a biggie. There was now just one lap left to take Hammond. Oh, traction here sometimes. Coming up the inside of you. There you go. Come on now! Get him on the inside, this is where he's got the power. I'll get him on the outside. Give him all the room in the world. He actually turned his wheel now, the camera will reveal that. Come on, little Citroen! Everything you have! Second flag! Second place! You've had an amazingly third place for Jezza! How good was that? That was absolutely brilliant fun. Two more different cars you can't imagine pitting against one another. Having a great race. That was tremendous. It was brilliant. I know. It was. One of the best days of my life. Really and truly. One of the best days of my life. We went to prove a point, and we did. Yeah, my hair is actually feels like it's standing on end. You've got to ask the question, why would you play golf when you can do that?
I know, I mean, I'm not given to this sort of thing, as you know, but it was absolutely brilliant. And I even enjoyed watching that last race with you two.
And I'm sorry to keep banging on about it, but this whole racing car costs less than this plastic bag full of sticks.
I know, but on the money front, can I just inject a note of caution? If I were to be racing my little Saxo next weekend, I wouldn't want to spend 100 quid on some stiffer suspension.
Yeah, it was quite bouncy.
Very bouncy.
And I must say, I'd want to do something about the rear end on mine because it was a bit, well, it was very tail happy. And there is going to come a time when the children say, Mummy, why aren't we having a holiday this year? Well, Daddy spent all our money on shock absorbers.
Yeah, it is going like that, but no, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't, because as we've just proven, Rallycross is brilliant, and whatever you do, I urge you, get yourself a racing license, get yourself some cheap wheels, find the nearest place to where you live where you can do it, get out there and do it.
Yeah.
It's fun. And all the Garys are really friendly.
They are.
Yes, they are. But the thing is, the Garys are friendly, but the Richards, well, they're not. I'm sorry to bring this up.
Eh?
Yeah, no, on the last lap, you tried to ram me off the track.
I did not.
Oh, well, you did. It was attempted murder.
It wasn't.
All right, look, as we promised last week, we'll have a proper steward's inquiry about this. We have onboard cameras, we've got footage, let's have a look at it.
Fine. So here we go, coming up to where the incident happened. Let's listen to what he says.
Had to shut the door on him, I'm sorry.
You said, got to shut the door on him. Ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, I did say that.
And you were wrenching the wheel left.
I did not do that.
Just look at the steering wheel here. Look, he's going around a right-handed corner. Left. Left again. Left again. You did.
Yeah, I did do that, yeah.
You did. So who here thinks that Richard Hammond is guilty?
Well, you see, now if this was Formula One, Hammond would be forced to take a drive-through penalty, and that would spoil the race for the spectators.
Exactly. So, I think we can do it better, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, mate.
Listen, it was racing, honestly. You little scallywag will get you next time. And that, Mr. Eccleston, is how you deal with disputes.
Yeah.
And normally, of course, that would be that. But because it's the end of the series, we've got a bit of a treat for you.
Oh, have we ever? Because, to play us out with his version of Jessica, Slash is back! tell you what. It's a lot better than that than music driving.
Giacomo sponsors driving entertainment on Dave.
See the funny side with Dave, even with burnt toast. Have I got a bit more news for you? Starts Sunday the 17th of July on Dave.
Now exclusive to Dave and Dave HD. The summer of sport continues here on Dave as we bring you all the action from our coverage of the cricket in the Euro Caribbean Premier League.
Slipknot, Constrictor, Anglers, this is not unleashed.
Calling, make us a pint, no programmes.
Get up and you dance for your team. We'll give the best we've got. Hands up, right up, and play hard. We'll take it to the top. It's how we play. Every pitch, every band, every day, every wicket, every soul. And the heart and soul and passion and the culture. Caribbean flows. It's how we play. From out our nation. To the team in a unification. When the stadium ram beat and everybody stand and the meaning of unification. It's how we play.
The CPL machine is moving on. Those games in Trinidad have now finished and that crew has moved on to Guyana. We are still in St Kitts as their last game. It's game number 8 at Warner Park in Bastia. Hello everybody, thanks for joining us. Gee, I'm excited about today's game. It really is going to be a beauty. We've got stars galore and it really is going to be full of action on a small ground as well. There's no more force at any other ground in the CPL but this one, and we're in St Kitts. Here at St Kitts, it's a lovely island, it really is. We must never ever forget Nevis, that's beautiful as well. But there's plenty of bars and restaurants to go and check out in St Kitts. Terrific sunsets as well, and a cold beverage is never ever ever too far away. Okay, so we are not too far away from match number 8 in the Hero CPL 2016. It is St Kitts and Nevis Patriots versus the Tridents from Barbados. Time for us to get this party started. Let's go and join Danny Morrison with the match referee and the 2 skippers as well.
Unibet coin toss for match 8 of the Hero CPL for 2016. Men alongside me that matter. Mr. Dave Governji is the match referee extraordinaire. Lovely to see you as ever, sir, out of the Rainbow Nation. Big Kyron Pollard, he's here with the Tridents. And of course alongside is the home captain, Faf du Plessis of the St Kitts and Nevis Patriots, who has the coin. The big man is going to call. Thank you, Faf. Just a short little flick out there from Faf with a roll on. Got a license for that.
It's tails.
Tails, staying in. Who's decided to do what? What would you like to do?
I think we're going to have a bat first. It's obviously the second time we're playing on this wicket again, so hopefully do something similar in the previous game.
Yeah, to say, brought it up from the Sunday game and played okay, a little bit slow as we know. Your side started to get their act together and more of the same.
Yeah, we played much better the previous game. Our discipline was really good and we had a complete game. So we've got one change today. We're bringing in John Smuts for his first game, just to give us an extra option with the spin department.
And for you, Big Kyron, I know you've only played the one game and you came second, but you've played these guys twice over the history here. You've lost both times. What's happening?
Thanks for reminding me. There's something I didn't want to remember, but you know, these things happen. That's history. A new day, new team, new players. So we're looking forward to it. Obviously, if we had won the toss, we'd have batted as well. But these things happen. It's 50-50 with the toss. So hopefully we can
know that was the only game so far for you. Made any changes? No injuries? Nothing to stress about?
No injuries, but we have one change. Hope misses out, and Imran Khan, the leg spinner, he comes in.
Nice one, gents. Good luck for this evening.
Thank you.
All right, the news from the centre is that the hometown captain, Faf du Plessis, he's won the toss and he's going to get the bats out and go boom again, hopefully get more than 200 again. And I tell you now, for the Republic Bank pitch check, I can tell you, hasn't changed too much because we're on the same one as Faf du Plessis pointed out. Just freshened it up, got it slick, rolled a bit more grass clippings in. I suggest it'll be slow again, and if you don't quite get it right, you're a little bit too short, bye-bye and catch the next flight out for more sixes.
Okay, so there you go. There's the news. Just a reminder, the Patriots have won the toss, and they've decided to bat first on a surface which is the better of the surfaces we've had so far, as was illustrated there by Danny. Darren's on side me. Just a quick one. I mean, why do you think the change? All the captains around the place these days are looking to chase last. Don't you think that's still the case on a small ground?
Yeah, I think Aaron Pollard wants to get a win. I think he's still searching for his combinations. A change to his team, likewise for the Patriots. They're trying to prime some players as well, but getting points is going to be very important for both teams.
Okay, historically, it's a good chasing ground this, and we're going to have to watch that. Let's get into the team, so that we can just go through a couple of players here. Darren, the Patriots.
Yeah, the openers, they had some questions to answer. They did answer it in the last game, had a good opening start, but Faf du Plessis is very critical for this batting lineup. Got to 8 runs in that previous game against the Zooks. He would want to fire, get a big half century, lead his team with the bat from the front, but the real man in this team with the bat has been Devon Thomas. I think he's played really well, exceptionally well. He's the leading run scorer for this Patriots team. He's second on the list of leading run scorers for this year's competition, and he's striking the ball with great power. So he's in good form, and they will want him to continue.
Okay, let's get into these boys from Barbados, the Tridents. Now, I'm going to highlight a couple of guys. The first one I'm going to look at here is A.B. de Villiers. Now, listen to this. A.B. de Villiers has been in the Caribbean for over a month now. He's played 6 games, 5 in the Tri-Series, and of course 1 so far, as you can see, in his Hero CPL career. But he hasn't scored more than 30. So if I was his best mate, Faf du Plessis, I would be extremely, extremely concerned about that. So watch out for A.B. today. He wants to make an impact today, and rest assured he'll love this surface as well. Next one to look at is the keeper, batsman Nicholas Poran, who burst onto the scene actually in the CPL, the first edition of the CPL, but beginning of 2015 had a very bad car accident, broke his leg, so unfortunately it's taken some time for him to come back, but he's now back in the lineup, and that's great to see. Look at his strike rate. That really is very impressive at 160. And right down the bottom there, Ravi Rampal. He's one of the guys that I think is a terrific player. You've worked with him a lot, of course. He's one of the guys who just assesses conditions so quickly.
He has a great amount of experience. He's playing in England. He's played throughout the Caribbean. He's a very attacking bowler. With the new ball, he can pick up early wickets for his team, and that is important. If you can get wickets, you're always going to put the pressure on the opposition.
Okay, that's what they need. There's no doubt about that. They need wickets, and because they're at the bottom of this table, let's just have a look where we are at the moment. And they've only played the 1 game, so it's very early in the Hero Motorcore leaderboard.
Well, the Talawas and the Warriors, they're set on 4 points each. The Tridents, this is their 2nd game in this year's competition. They haven't really gotten off the markers yet, but the top 2 teams will obviously have a chance to play straight into the finals. Remember, the 3rd and 4th place team will play the loser of that first 2 teams to get into that final.
And rest assured, all the teams have already been discussing that, I'm sure, to make sure that they try and get in the top 2 to get the 2 bites at the cherry. Okay, so we've touched on some of the bowling from the Tridents. They've got a couple of international players as well in the batting lineup. There's one in particular who has had a really good CPL career so far. Isha caught up with him.
Now, there have been a few changes for the Barbados Tridents this year, but one constant has been Shoaib Malik. I'm delighted to say I've got him alongside me now. What's it like to be back?
Well, it's always been fun playing for Barbados, and this is my 4th year that I'm playing for the same team. Guys and the atmosphere in Barbados, people from Barbados, they're just exceptional people.
Now, you've almost cemented your place at number 3. You're the leading run scorer for the Tridents. Why do you think you've been so successful over here?
Well, I stick to basics, and I think credit goes to the captain and the team management also, because they give you confidence, and my number was the same for quite a few times, and I think that doesn't mean I just want to bat at number 3. I'm very flexible, and I've been playing international cricket almost on all the numbers, and I think it's a great thing to be playing at the same number. But yes, when it comes about the team, any number I would prefer.
You mentioned your captain there, obviously a big player for you guys, but you've also got AB de Villiers in the side this year. What's that like?
Well, it's I think playing around AB is something you're like on a different planet, and we all know he's a world-class cricketer. And yes, he played first game for us, and we all very excited, and we just want to see him doing well for the team. That's always been.
Absolutely. Now, important game today. You lost your first one. What's going to be the keys to beating the Patriots here today?
Well, toss is not in your hand, but whatever comes to you, just try to handle that. And I think we all gear up, and we all know that how important this game is for us, and we just need the momentum. And I think our goal is to win the game. Whatever situation comes, we will handle that.
All right. Thanks for your time, Shoaib. All the best.
Thank you.
We are literally minutes away now from play here in game number 8. We're going to take a break. When we come back, live action. It's how we play.
After Vicrflikr month, the non-confident Carl. Makers of pints, not programs.
Oh, we all know staying healthy isn't easy, but my dentist told me that keeping your mouth healthy can be easy. With Oral-B Pro Experts, my whole mouth felt different, more healthy and stronger.
Oral-B Pro Expert, for a healthier mouth and stronger teeth.
And now, Oral-B Pro Expert
Is the #1 toothpaste brand used by UK dentists
themselves. Oral-B Pro Expert, the #1 toothpaste used by dentists in the UK.
Whatever you're doing, there's always time to play with your friends. And with Mecha Bingo, there are chances to win wherever you are. Play Emoji Bingo, exclusively at Mecha Bingo. Win a share of £10,000 every week in July. Play today for your chance to win. Because friends that play together, stay together. Mecha Bingo. Come and play at our house. And remember, keep it fun.
Bazookas and walks can be painful, unsightly and contagious, so act fast with Bazooka. No other gel you can buy is more effective than Bazooka Extra Strength Treatment Gel. Or for a freeze treatment, which may only require one application, try Bazooka Sub-Zero. Choose the UK's #1 selling range, and Bazooka that Veruca.
You never know when or where you might get a puncture. And the further you drive on a damaged tyre, the bigger the puncture will get. And eventually, your tyre will deflate. But the Michelin Man can help with Michelin Tyre Sealant, which not only seals a hole, but also reinflates the tyre to get you safely back on your way. Michelin Tyre Sealant, for a fast and effective solution to a puncture. For peace of mind, carry Michelin Tyre Sealant in your car. Michelin, a better way forward.
San Miguel. Now, that's a beer with an amazing story.
In 1890, a bunch of fearless Spaniards crossed the seas in search of a dream.
Pretty soon, everyone in Asia knew how to say "Salud!"
And although their hearts belonged to Spain,
they always wanted to see what was beyond the horizon. Did they stop? It never crossed their minds.
How did the story end?
And the story's just begun.
San Miguel, and the best is yet to come.
Kellogg's Crunchy Nut. Deliciously nutty flakes drizzled in honey. The trouble is, they taste too good.
Friends say I'm always on the go, but I like my days to be busy, so my contact lenses need to keep up. Dailies Total One contact lenses feel like nothing.
Dailies Total One. The unique water gradient material forms a gentle cushion of moisture, proven to stay for 16 hours.
From morning until night. Dailies Total One contact lenses that feel like nothing.
Download your trial voucher now. visit wearlenses.co.uk.
It's more than a cardigan. It's love at first sight. To keep it lovable for longer and fresh, I care for it with Lenore. Its anti-age 3 technology helps protect against stretching, fading, and bobbling. And wear after wear, it turns your fling into lasting love. I feel good in Lenore.
Brand new suits. Start Sunday the 17th of July, exclusive today.
Inflation affects all of us, so we ask if balloons are too expensive.
Darling, make us of pints, not programmes.
Good evening, Danny Morrison, and to all our viewers. The players make their way on the park. Karen Pollard, his Trident's team, desperate for points. Quite get up to the start that he wanted. Went down to the Trinbago Knight Riders in Trinidad and looking to get points on the board. At the bottom of the table right now. Patriots had that emphatic victory against the Zooks. And it was set up by these two players, Lendl Simmons and Evan Lewis. Lewis with a brilliant 73. And then Simmons again getting a start. Quite being able to carry on. Top class players at the top of the innings. Very aggressive players. I'm sure they'll relish the opportunity to bat first on this surface. It's the same pitch which the Patriots used against the Zooks. Not a bad record for this young man, Evan Lewis. Strike rate of 131 at the top of the innings. Very aggressive left-handed batsman. He's from that table in the Rio Claro area in South Trinidad and has been very prolific in all versions of the game, even in domestic cricket back in Trinidad. Plays for Origin Sports Club, and Lendl Simmons, well, he's played T20 cricket all over the world. Average just shy of 40. You'd want to get ahead of Chris Gale. He was the leading run scorer in CPL at the start of this year's Hero CPL competition, and well, Chris Gale was just raced past him. Had a brilliant century last night.
Yeah, once again, dark and stormy. Smoked it to all parts with Christopher Henry Gale. But, here's Wayne Parnell. He too from the Rainbow Nation. A lot of South Africans playing in the Hero CPL in 2016. Played in the Tri-Series, of course, with the Aussies here, up against the West Indies, hosting that. Here we go. First delivery, match A. Straight up in the air, who wants it? Fine legs up. It's a swoller. And no surprises, Imran Khan can't haul this one in. They are horrors to try and gobble. Swirling in the breeze and always running away from Imran Khan.
It's not an easy opportunity to hold on to. And Simmons just getting into that shot a little too early. Taking the top edge, and well, Imran Khan never looked like he was in control. Not even able to get his fingers on the ball. He was able to pull it back. Maybe just.
Yeah, this could be the angle. Let's have a look. Or was he touching it as he goes over? I think the leg on the ball as Imran Khan is going over the right. Another look. There. And then... oh, we're going to keep having a look at this. This might be our best angle. So, he's okay there with a little flick back. I'm happy with that. And then... oh, yeah, just a little caress of the thigh, perhaps. And in the end, the drop catch is going to cost them 4, is it? What are we saying? And he's happy with the fielding. Okay. Okay. That's what Pete Neary's been told. Johnny Ward upstairs. Second, it was all happening there. There's the bounce. There's an edge. Yes! Nero's giving him out. He can't believe it. Lendl Simmons looks back in disgust, but he's going to have to go back for an early shout.
Well, Lendl Simmons, he's surprised. Umpire Peter Nero, he was confident that he nicked it. Lendl Simmons, let's have a look. Was this his trousers on the way through? There is a noise, but whether that hit the bat is yet to be seen.
That's a difficult one, isn't it? And those are the horrors for the umpire. They get one go at it, folks, down the line, that's all. He gets one go and he's gone two. Out for two. It's 2 for 1. Oh, here's Stormin Norman, the trooper. Who let him in? The forces in the house here at Warner. Wow, a lot of effort on this. Great stuff. Here's the skipper of the Patriots, Faf du Plessis. Won the toss, doing things a little differently. He says, look, we're going to have a bat first, I think, R&D. Put some runs on the board. Perhaps feels that this pitch might just slow up a little bit more when it loses that sheen off it. That's all right. There's the first extras of tonight.
Well, Lendl Simmons, he's had his problems against the left-handed seamers. In the first game, Tanvir got him for no score. This was Wayne Parnell. Just not covering the angle of the delivery. Umpire Nero was confident that it made contact with the bat. Just a bit inconclusive whether it was the bat or the pad. Have a look again. Just playing the line, but covering the angle. Simple catch. For Nicholas Puran. That's a big blow for the Patriots.
Yeah, I said at the time, it's very difficult for Peter Nehru. It's down the line. When you look at it down the line, it's a faint net kill, is it? Or is it the back flat, the top thigh? They're horror. They can be very difficult. And given that it's very windy here, very windy conditions, so there is a bit of noise out in the middle. Team pumped. They want to get an early breakthrough. One of the danger men, Lendl Simmons. Lewis at the other end. They got runs here on Sunday afternoon. And then you got Faf du Plessis in your top lineup as well. Thomas has been getting runs. Jonathan Carter can be scary if he gets in and gets an opportunity. Hustle. A little indecision there, but they got through in the end. So the first one done, it's 4 for 1.
Lots of T20 experience. That's why the spectators are out in their numbers. A chance to see some of the best players in the world. This one centre of screen, Faf du Plessis, and another one, Ravi Rampal. Flies his straight at the moment on the English county circuit.
Yeah, looking forward to this. So, coming a little bit into the breeze. It's just on an angle as it goes over the big scoreboard here at Warner Park. So if there is any opportunity to swing the ball out, I think he's got the right end. It's one way. He's running into bowl for Ravi Rampal. It's coming into his sort of diagonal on his right eye. And so then you get a chance to go against the breeze a little. And that's what they're hoping for. Get in there. Rev up the energy for the Patriots. Yeah, he knows, he's just been told. Du Plessis. On the charge. Hasn't got all of it. Pitching wedge out. Doesn't quite get there. And Shoaib Malik tidies up, but they get 3 for 3.
Faf du Plessis, he's been aggressive at the top of the innings. Doesn't really take a long time to get in. Covered this delivery nicely and enough power on it to get it over the man at mid-on. Didn't quite have the distance. But aggressive intent being shown clearly from the start.
There's Lewis. First for him. Man of the match on Sunday. He's into his work again early. Off the mark straight away with a boundary.
Such a strong player square of the wicket. Evan Lewis. He will capitalise on anything short. Had some wit on that delivery. Hussein couldn't quite get there. Desperate dive. Off the mark on a positive note, Evan Lewis.
Kyron Pollard at slip. Changing fielders, tweaking a little. Oh, he wants it. So Parnell getting down and racing through to Faf du Plessis. His call.
Yeah, good awareness. Lendl Simmons will be disappointed with his effort. He's usually a player that stands beside the ball, especially in T20 cricket. When you're facing a left-hander, that could get you in problems because you're never in control. See, his body is away from the delivery, he's not covering the ball, and the angle gets him tangled.
Captain hustling for two. And the urgency has to be inside the power play. We all know that in this form of the game. And the captain needs a score here tonight. Some great headgear, some outfits galore. Hero fan of the match. You're going to be into it. 500 US, courtesy of the Hero Motor Corps. For the most outrageous, most colourful, most passionate, innovative costume that's on the ground each time they play. 2 done, 15 for 1. Shaking, grooving, moving, it's all happening here at Warner. Dances are dynamic, as ever in the Hero CPL. Full toss, and Mullock back on the ring. Happy to give away the single really, but try and cut down anything else larger, particularly boundaries.
The Patriots. A very good game against the Zooks. They've struggled a bit with their batting. The first 2 matches that they've played here at Warner Park, bowling really came through. There they are, number 3 on the standings, 2 points they got from the Zooks. The first 2 matches they struggled. Look at the Talawas and the Warriors, right at the top, 2 wins apiece. But the critical thing of them going on to score 203 was the fact that one of their batsmen, that of Evan Lewis, got a big half century. 73 top class innings at the top.
Enough on it just. Yeah, it goes away for 4. But another night, that goes straight to a fielder. And you're back to the dressing room. Lewis getting into it now.
The placement was good. It was airborne for a while. But because it was in the gap, there was no risk in terms of him getting out. Nice flourish of the bat. Good timing from Evan Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis had 73 from 36. Simmons got 30 from just 16. We're in a hurry, weren't they, on Sunday? Thomas with that wonderful innings at 48 from just 27 deliveries. 5 maximums, 1 boundary. Striking at 178. So that put the pressure right back on the Zooks. 203, the highest score in the Hero CPL for 2016 so far. Good Yorker length from Parnell. That's what he's searching for. Played rather well, didn't he? And he needed to. They were under the pump. They needed a win as well.
Played some lovely shots square off the wicket. This one was a pull. Square leg. Some big shots off the spinners. Anything short. He was quick to pounce on it. He's a strong man. It's on the back foot very quickly. Even Lewis.
The ball again. Having to hustle Toby de Villiers. Airborne again. Brilliant.
Great effort from AB de Villiers. Hasn't really been at his best with the bat, but he's a live wire on the field. Throw wasn't accurate, miles out, but A for effort.
Yeah, got the belly flop out afterwards. Landing quite heavy. Look, good diving off the little raft there. Saw him yesterday with Faf and David Visa. The wives in tow. Babies galore. Brilliant. They're out there having a good swim. At the wreck. Taking a few selfies and video clips. All for the tour diary. This one has been fatted enough, I reckon. No, it hasn't. Malik on the fence. Looking for a hero maximum was the skipper, and he's perished.
Just when you thought he was going to go over the boundary line, Faf du Plessis. He was confident that he had the timing and the distance in this shot. Just went very high. Allowed Shoaib Malik to settle nicely in the long on fence. And in the end, took a comfortable catch. That's a big wicket. Wayne Parnell knows it. Eldorado celebrations from him and the Tridents. It's 21 for 2.
JJ Smuts is into the side. Here's John. What's he got for us? And the Patriots here in match 8. Best of 88. Strike rate he'd like that to be a little higher since he bats this high. Rumpole. He's on target there with the radar is the bowler.
So one South African replaces the other. Excited spectators here at the ground. JJ Smuts plays for the Warriors in South Africa. For batting all-rounder. Goes a bit of left-arm orthodox as well.
He's off the mark, hustling for 2, running hard. Not available to come back. 22 for 2 after 3.2. And the skipper's gone. So Simmons and du Plessis back in the dugout. Both couldn't get the double figures. So just tuned in. Toss went the way of Faf du Plessis, home captain. He said, look, we'll have a bat first. Thank you, Kyron Pollard. Find themselves 2 down early in match 8. Here's Lewis. Lot riding on him to get runs. Wants one. Well played.
What I like about Evan Lewis, he's been very aggressive with his running between the wickets. Something which is very important when you're playing T20 cricket. Well, Faf du Plessis, if he had gotten this over the boundary line, would have been his 106th in T20 cricket. But it was not to be.
Well judged too from Shoaib Malik. Very fit ball. The grunt, the energy from Ravi Rumpole. Half an over to go in his second. I can tell you some great snacks on offer here at Warner Park. Sunday, around the back there, DG. Grill around. Chicken, pork, fish, As we say in New Zealand, a bit of push. But, get the fish in. Shrimp, didn't see the prawns or the shrimps at this stage. Maybe you ate them all. It's too late. So this is good stuff from VFR1DAD's. It's in very good rhythm as a bowler. Assessment?
From the looks of things, yes. He's been injury prone throughout his career. VFR1DAD's.
Looks a little leaner. So 4 done, 24 now for 2.
It's how we play.
What if we're not alone? What would the world be like? If ducks could talk.
Guy, make us a pints, not programmes. For me, it's important to savour the moment we're all together again. I moved out of my parents' house 12 years ago, and I haven't seen them in about 2 hours. Mum's always bustling around. I never know what she's going to come out with next.
Paul, I wanted to get married so that I don't have to cook for you anymore.
That's the reason I'm not getting married. What do you have to get married for when you can eat all this food?
You cheeky boy.
She's not going to get rid of me that easy.
Marcus, you called Direct Line exactly 2 hours and 37 minutes ago. You've got an uncontrollable leak, and you've tried to stop it yourself. The bad news is that Joey here is going to have to remove your ball cock. Huh? The good news is that Joey's an emergency plumber, and that's covered under your Direct Line Home Plus insurance. I'll leave you two to it.
Did you know there are over 60 reasons your intimate area could feel itchy? Let's do something about it. Badges or medicated cream. Get the fast relief you need.
If you think the RAF is just about pilots, think again. There are more than 50 roles in the RAF, full-time and spare time. Find yours. Recruiting for regulars and reserves. Search RAF recruitment now.
Get the Allen Corner sofa at the sale launch price of just £679 in the sale of the summer, but only till Monday. DFS.
It's because we're so close to every part of the journey, from picking to pressing to pouring, that Stowford pressed cider tastes so good. 100% local, home-pressed apples, from blossom to glass.
Peggy 7.
We're not done yet.
Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. Out now. PS4 for the players.
You have the power to roam freely. We have data roaming included in our latest Red bundles, so you can roam freely across more destinations than any other network. No wonder the locals are getting ready.
Whatever you're doing, there's always time to play with your friends. And with Mecha Bingo, there are chances to win wherever you are. Play Emoji Bingo, exclusively at Mecha Bingo. Win a share of £10,000 every week in July. Play today for your chance to win. Because friends that play together Stay together. Mecca Bingo. Come and play at our house. And remember, keep it fun.
What is Gold After Dark?
Don't touch me.
This is Gold After Dark. The wonderful world of cult comedy. This weekend at 11 on Gold.
Do those in silence suffer? Find out in Silent Steeds.
Carling, makers of pints, not programs.
It's how we play.
Well, let's get greedy. I want the Patriots in the final. Here at Warner, it's August 6 and 7 that weekend. You have to start playing a lot better, of course. But, well, you've said it before, DG. With Michael Hayes at the top, you don't want to peak too early.
Hey, Danny, I'll throw you on the spot. If you had to pick a team, or two teams to be in the final, who will it be?
Well, look, I don't mind the Taliwars because you look at their expected players, don't you? You've got Gale, Captain Gale, throwing a bit of Andre Russell, superstar in there. Oh, hello, Mr. Smarts, up against his countryman. Wayne Parnell, yeah, that's right. Change of pace, JJ. Very watchful. Parnell, there with a couple of wickets. Yeah, I mean, it's star-studded because you've got all these South Africans available. I think this is probably, and not being unfair to the previous three editions, I think there's just that much more star quality. Watson here, Hussey, Hodge keeps coming back. That's great from the Aussie perspective. Bowl that one again. And then you've got Brendan McCullum for the first time. So a lot of first-time superstars here. Amler, all those sort of guys.
Indeed. It's been a nice mix of international players and real T20 stars. Centre of screen, Aaron Pollard. Flies his straight all over the world, and this man, undoubtedly one of the best batsmen in world cricket.
Fuller one. Just a little leg side. Into a pocket, Mullock. And as lean and quick as ever, Shoaib Mullock. It's another couple.
I also think the good thing about CPL is the fact that local players, they all have an opportunity to interact with some world-class players in international cricket. And you can have some real learning happening. So with the international coaches on hand, opportunity for knowledge to be shared and for local players to develop.
Searching for another Yorker is Wayne Parnell. Spearing a couple in. We've seen enough of JJ Smuts. So it's time for Lewis. 28 for 2. Power play is running away from the home side. Sorting the gloves out. Still pretty warm here, even though there's a lovely sea breeze in. Parnell. Another Yorker length almost. Searching for the full delivery at the moment is Wayne Parnell. Ends the fifth. No, one to go. Beg your pardon. Excited here looking out of our wonderful vantage point.
The last couple of deliveries. Trident's being very straight to Evan Lewis, allowing him the width on deliveries. Aaron Pollard, very shrewd as a captain.
Good one to finish from Wayne Parnell. Little flick of the stumps. 30 for 2 after 5.
Shoaib Mullock now into the attack for his first over. Parnell 3, Robbie Rumpole 2, and now spin. Slapped away, that's a good shot, and that's gone for 4. Beautifully played out of the middle of the bat.
Yeah,
Yeah, brilliant stroke from John Smuts and a welcome introduction to Shoaib Malik in the power play, last over of the power play. He's just swatted it away. He did well to retain his balance there, Smuts.
So the run rate at 6.5 at the moment, which is down on what they normally do, the Patriots, in the batting power play. As Isha said, there's just the 4 balls remaining now. They normally go at over 8 so far this year, that is.
Well, their best power play was in the last match, wasn't it? 69 coming off the first 6, and that's because they had wickets in hand as well. And you had 2 openers going pretty nicely, Simmons and Lewis. And now the responsibility, you would say, falls upon Lewis now because of his performance in the last game. John Smuts playing in his first match. He has a lot of experience behind him, but you would think that it's Lewis that needs to lead the charge.
Now, Faf du Plessis as captain, he should be disappointed. The shot that he played to get out is pretty average, really, to be totally honest. He's a better player than that. Hasn't got going so far in this CPL, averaging just 18.5, and he had really good form in the Tri-Nations, just leading into this, but this was with a man back. A player of his calibre shouldn't be doing that. One of 2 men back must be added as well. That's loose and hammered, 1 bounce, bang, 4.
Well, I think it's pretty clear where John Smuts likes to hit it. Anything short is going the distance, square of the wicket. He swept one, and now he's just used the crease and used his sheer power to punish that.
Ten runs off this over so far, 1 more remaining. And a wicket as well to add to it. Gee, that's not a good shot either from JJ Smuts. It's an important wicket. They've now got 3 wickets inside the batting power play. Not a good start from the Patriots.
Well, Kieran Pollard retained his field. He didn't move it even after that first sweep that went before. And he's just tried to do it again. There is a space out there. So excellent captaincy, excellent from the bowler Shoaib Malik to just bowl straight. John Smuts goes for 14. It's 40 for 3.
So an early stat. Those of you who follow T20 cricket as we're going for some time now will know that generally there's around a 25% chance of winning this game if you lose 3 or more wickets in the first 6 overs.
I'd like to know, Hazy, how much that has changed in the last couple of years. Because just watching T20 cricket recently, I just feel that teams have now figured out a way to, once they are in situations like that, they're able to still rebuild and then kick on towards the end with the depth of players that the teams have in their teams now.
Well, let's have a look and see what happens in this game, because they've got some serious work to do now after this last stick going down. JJ Smuts on 14 and off a dozen balls when he played that. No Hodge, of course, today. The opportunity for that rebuilding process with someone of his experience.
Yeah, Jonathan Carter above Devon Thomas, so I think they're just mixing up the order depending on the situation. Devon Thomas coming in at 4 in the last match because they'd laid a very good platform for him to just come in and play with lots of aggression. This time it's different.
There's into the attack now, by the way. He has more protection because that power play is finished. We see some of these players wearing interesting numbers. We saw Chris Gale the other night, and last night with that ridiculous 100. the 333. Evan Lewis 117. I'll explain why now. Evan Lewis, it's a wide. I have to re-bowl that one. Evan Lewis, his number is his favoured number is number 17. But he's had to pass that one over to Brad Hodge with all his experience. 270 T20 games. So we decided to go for 117, and that's nicely controlled. Good work along the turf before.
Yeah, really well played here by Evan Lewis. Got into position, but then he's helped guide it on its way and just opened himself up to allow that to go backward a square. Good thing he got his button away. What would your number be, Hazy?
It's nicely played. 3 to cover this time. And that's gone for 4, so a couple of important boundaries here. A little bit of purchase, ball slowing up a little bit, and Nurse getting some special treatment.
Well, this was right in the slot, wasn't it? And they've got extra cover in fairly close. There's a change in the field now. Kyron Pollard moving across to point, and that deep cover's gone a bit straighter. But this is the field you would expect to the off spinner.
Good running, good understanding, quick single. And again, that's a good over. 10 off the previous one, but a wicket, and a dozen off that first from Nurse. 52 for 3. Run rate creeping up a little bit now. Average score, by the way, in the last 4 games. Correction, 3 games batting here has been raised. It was 155. The last 3 games it's now 173. So there's a marker to put in the back of your mind. They've got some serious work to do to get to that. 52 for 3 at the moment, and there's got to be a little bit of consolidation. So back to your question, Isha. To Brady Shamsi, you'll see him later before, but he's been the only star, I think, for the ball with the Patriots, and he's been quite magic, that's for sure. He wears number 90. And he wears number 90 because he was born in 1990. So therefore I'd go for 75.
Yep. And I would go for 90 as well. Yeah, we're all getting on a bit up here.
Settle, settle.
Yeah, managed to have a look at his little trick that he played on you earlier, Hazy.
Yeah, he's pretty good at all that stuff, and I think the interesting thing about it, good running, really good double. Not one bit of hesitation from these 2 batsmen coming back to that brace.
Yeah, he was off the mark straight away, wasn't he, Evan Lewis? Calling as well to his partner. Excellent communication. These guys are serious athletes. So quick between the wickets.
And a lot of it is about trust as well out there. You've got to make sure that you can trust your partner in that sort of situation, because those doubles are so important. So going back to Shamsi and his contract, the interesting thing to me is that, in case some of our viewers missed that in the build-up, that he actually wanted to be a professional magician until about 16 years of age.
Instead, he's now trying to be a magician of the ball.
He is, and he is. I know for a fact that the Australians, during the tri-series, when they first saw him when he bowled in Guyana, he's in the back there in the red shirt, with the rabbit on his shoulder and the top hat as well. No, I made that up. But the Australians were amazed by him. They thought he was really special, and they spent a great deal of time trying to analyse his deliveries out of the hand because they just couldn't pick him. Sweeper out there. I wonder, actually, what do you think, Isha? I wonder if he could actually do a job in a test match. That's how talented I think he is. 8 gone, 58 for 3.
It's how he plays.
There are thousands of varieties. What exactly are we looking at here? That's just dirt.
Darling, makers of pints, not programs.
Marcus, you called direct line exactly 2 hours and 37 minutes ago. You've got an uncontrollable leak, and you've tried to stop it yourself. The bad news is that Joey here is going to have to remove your ball cock. The good news is that Joey's an emergency plumber, and that's covered under your direct line Home Plus insurance. I'll leave you two to it.
Focus bugles. Delicious cones of crunchy corn you just can't keep your hands off.
Doors open.
New Walker's Bugles. The crunchy cones you can't keep your hands off.
It's back. Allergy season, but it's no big deal, right? Just a running nose, sneezing, and those red, itchy eyes. You want nothing to do with flowers, and you hate trees, but still, we dismiss them as just allergies? Thankfully, there's Benadryl Allergy Relief. It gets to work in just 15 minutes, faster than any other allergy capsule. Benadryl Allergy Relief. Fast relief when allergies strike. Irritated nose? Try new Benadryl Nature Ease Nasal Spray. It helps clear and soothe your nose.
Life's a funny one. Yep. All smooth until one day, this happens. So it's cool when there's someone to turn to when you need some emergency cash. With Sunny, you can pay back early and save some pounds on interest.
Yeah. That's life support. Swing by their site. Stress not.
Loans from £100 to £2,500 at sunny.co.uk.
Introducing the new BT Smart Hub with the UK's most powerful Wi-Fi signal. It can reach some serious distance. Allow me to demonstrate. Please, turn me down. Turn me down! That's too hard to breathe! Have you got Wi-Fi? For the love of... Yes, I've got Wi-Fi!
BT Infinity, the UK's most powerful Wi-Fi signal.
Can you imagine what we'll find? Aliens hell-bent on killing us? That's the spirit, Bones. We make a good team.
I believe we do.
Hold on to something!
Star Trek Beyond. Do you really want to head back out there? Yes.
I said my first word at 1. United mad by 7. Bored at 11. I left school at 16. 18, I got nights in the castle, but then I stopped pulling pints and started pushing myself. I did things I never dreamed I would, and overcame things I never thought I could. The yearnings, the distance, the fears, doubts, and all 7 continents. Sure, I was born in Carlisle, but I was made in the Royal Navy. Start your journey, search Made in the Royal Navy.
There's danger out here, cowboy!
Insure your mobile against theft, accidental and water damage for as little as $6.99 a month with protectourbubble.com.
Bubble it!
Car is travelling towards a crossroads with wipers that streak and clog, while another drives towards the same crossroads with wiper blades that don't let them see clearly. But between them, the Michelin Man. In wiper blade technology, combining smart flex construction for excellent windscreen contact with hybrid blade design for performance in the rain, helping you see clearly. Problem solved. New Michelin Stealth Wiper Blades.
It was worth all the waiting when the suits is pulsating and I get out of place and they'll be staring, I'm so staring, hard to get my kite out of prison. the 17th of July exclusive today.
With this, I can attract birds. That's my bear whistle.
Carly, make us a pints, not programs.
It's how we play.
Another unorthodox spinner, a leg spinner is Khan. And tidy as well first up.
Yeah, fairly experienced Khan, 31 years of age. Played a couple of games for the Tridents last year.
Oh, we missed out there. That was more of a top spinner than anything. Read it straight away and just tried to run it off the face.
Bowling in some really good areas. Great length and just targeting that stuff.
Oh, that's different. That's different with 3 wickets down for not even 60 on the board. I know you're going to score some runs, but gee, they need a big stand. They need to get things back on track here.
If anything, this is just an excited fielding unit.
It's the ground in Seafield history where the most 4s are scored, so there is a chance to play catch-up at this venue. 488 4s in 22 matches, an average of 22 per game at Warner Park. Straight back over the bowler's head, one bounce and there's one of them. Nicely played and really good control in the end. It was a good over for the Patriots, 62 for 3.
Well, that's how he should play. All that reverse sweep stuff. Just straight down the ground. Lovely balance, good power.
Spin continues. And it's a boundary off the first ball of the over. Malik's not particularly happy with that. Maybe he wanted that guy a bit finer.
Yeah, absolutely. And what Evan Lewis has done so well with his sweep is he has been able to get it very fine because he swivels as he gets down and watches the ball all the way, places it exactly where he wants to.
38 runs off the last 5 overs. Solid again. Their last game they were brilliant with the bat, the Patriots. 203 for 7. Beat the Zooks by 58 runs. There's the big skipper, Karen Pollard, just making sure he gets the message loud and clear to all his troops. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Nice drift. Got a nice breeze to bowl with.
Yeah, when I was down on ground at the start of the innings, it was a fairly heavy breeze, probably the heaviest we've had so far.
That's what I said, boy.
Kyron's active.
He's going to need a drink of water soon, isn't he?
He needs a baseball glove as well. A baseball mitt. He's covering his mouth every now and then, so we can't read what he's saying. He's not saying anything horribly bad. Last comment was, I'm sure Fluff's not happy here, boys. A little bit quicker that time. Just the single. And that's the halfway mark of this innings, and it hasn't been a good 10 overs for the Patriots. 68 for 3 they are, and it's time for a break.
10 overs done and dusted. The first 5 well, pretty sedate with the second, 38 for 1, going at almost 8 and over. Wickets to go. Well, he didn't like it. Lendl Simmons caught behind Gibbon, Peter Nehru, and this Captain Faf du Plessis wanted to go downtown for half a dozen. He was a little short. The shot was closed. And he's gone. Caught by Mullock. Now Smuts. Awful looking stroke. You can't do that against Mullock. Too smart for that. And he paid the ultimate price to JJ Smuts.
Carter on strike. Let's go downstairs to Darren Ganga.
Thank you, Isha. Well, if you follow cricket in Barbados, the name reefer is synonymous with cricket. In this particular match, we have 3 reefers. Alongside me, Floyd Reefer, who is the assistant coach of the Patriots. I also have Raymond Reefer, a member of the Tridents team, and one of the presiding umpires, Leslie Reefer Jr. I'll start with Floyd first. Floyd, who was the inspiration behind the Reefers getting involved in cricket?
Well, we could go way back, in the family. We've been playing cricket for a long time, back from the days of my dad, my uncles, Tony Reefer, my dad, Errol, the community, in St. George, Parshland, St. George. So we played a lot of cricket, when we were growing up. So I want to say growing up, we played a lot of community cricket, a lot of gap cricket, so it started from there.
And Raymond, bringing you in, is there a lot of family rivalry in cricket from the Reefers?
Yeah, we challenge each other. I mean, playing with Floyd and stuff in times before, we challenge ourselves to who's going to get the most runs and stuff like that. Sometimes turn into a little argument and stuff, but it's always a challenge.
And have you been able to use Floyd Reefer and his experience in terms of your own development as a player?
Yeah, I obviously started at UE and CCC, and that's what got me here today, so I'm thankful for that.
And Floyd, do you think you have a big influence on your family, not just to inspire guys like Raymond, but the next generation of Reefers in Barbados?
Yes, I think so. Not only myself, but people like Raymond and Junior, they've done well. Our family, the cricket is in our blood. We've grown up playing cricket, and we have a lot more youngsters coming up playing the game. Raymond brother, he's very good at cricket as well. We have Nico as well. He played for the West Indies under 15. He's now in the, I think he played the under 15 and under 17 for Barbados as well. So he's a very good prospect as well.
And you're growing into your role as a coach. You're the assistant coach for this Patriots team, and you're the coach for UE and the combined campuses and colleges team. How have you enjoyed that?
It's been good. It's been a challenge. Obviously playing for CCC at first. I've been playing. I started as a player coach. That was very, very challenging for me. Being a player coach as well. But over the years, I've developed very nicely as a coach, and I've been pretty successful and enjoying my job. CCC, I've done really well in first class cricket. We have produced a lot of cricketers who went on to play for their countries and also for West Indies A and West Indies teams as well. It's good for me to be here with the Patriots, and bring all the experience I could bring to the table in terms of coaching and stuff. So, I'm happy to be here.
Well, we saw that big 6 there. Well, Raymond, we wish you all the very best. Hope that you get a chance to show your skills. All the very best at the end of over number 11. It's 78 for 3.
Malek's into his final over. The last ball of the previous over, Akil Hussain bowled a pretty good up until this point before Jonathan Carter launched. A much needed maximum for the Patriots, and nearly a one-handed catch, I think. Danny? Could have had a Guardian Group catch for cash.
Yeah, that'll be $1,000 US too as well. Would have been useful. Lewis. A lot of expectation for him to kick on and get a big one. Has to. He's in form. He got that 73 here on Sunday. Was man of the match. He's letting him know.
Oh, misfire. But has it gone all the way? Yes, it has.
That has gone a long way. A long, long way. Hero Maxim. Saw one of the last ball of the previous over. Mullock now getting a little mauling with this one. Got out to Onewood. Watch this up there. Oh, on the top tier. Little shimmy. Follow through. Loving you, Mr. Lewis.
And so is this guy. Boy, wouldn't you want hair like this, Danny?
Long time ago, Gooey. Haven't got your hair straighteners anymore for me.
Well, that was a nice little hoik over to the next side. Evan Lewis, he's feeling very confident at the moment, isn't he? 50 in the last match. And he played really well all around the ground, but looking to try and up this momentum now for the Patriots. 3 wickets down, but still some batting to come. Devon Thomas, Tassara Pereira, Carlos Brathwaite, lots of heavy hitters. We talked about Evan Lewis having to lead the charge, given the form he's in at the moment. 41 off 28 deliveries now. Oh, where's this gone? Where's this gone? This is high, this is long, and it's on the roof and out of the ground.
New balls, please. Here at Warner. 50 partnership already. Lewis, no Langer. These are numbers. They're big numbers from Lewis again. He is striking it so sweetly in match number 8 here in the Hero CPL for 2016. What a joy to watch.
Danny, I think he's hitting it further today, isn't he? He's definitely hitting it further. Confidence.
Yeah, I think kicking off that and stepping off the innings on the same 22 yards. They brought it up yesterday, Monday. Got it nice and slick. Got that 73 off 36. And striking it so very, very sweetly.
Looking to push the 2, but they'll just settle for 1. So a brilliant over for the Patriots. 15 coming from it. It's 93 for 3.
It's how we play.
Precious water can be found in bamboo shoots. Just not this one.
Caroline, make us of pints, not programmes.
Make your sandwich enchantingly zingy with Heinz salad cream.
Trousers are lethal. Allegedly, they claimed hundreds of victims last year alone, which is why... Stop! I've had to get rid of all the jams!
Life insurance simply done at beaglestreet.com from only £3 a month.
Remember how your first bike made cycling feel like fun? What if a different kind of bike could make it feel that way again? Introducing the G-Tech e-bike. Ride it like a normal bike, but as soon as you pedal, you'll feel its powerful battery and motor, helping you pull away smoothly and giving you an extra boost. To glide through the city and ride for 30 miles on a single charge. So wherever you want to be feels closer. And you feel unstoppable. There's no messy chain, just a clean carbon belt. And no complicated gears, just that exhilarating boost whenever you need it. Making hills feel flatter and setting you free to love cycling again. The G-Tech e-bike is delivered to your door fully assembled. Find out more at gtech.co.uk.
What's going on? I mean about your missold PPI. Have you checked to see if you have a claim? No. Haven't you heard? You could be owed up to £7,000 in PPI compensation. Like I said, what's going on? Call Gladstone Brooks now on 0800 142 2020 and let us help you claim.
Gladstone Brooks.
When I suffered from a medical mistake, I wanted someone to take me seriously.
And get me answers. Someone to quickly tell me if I had a case.
Without it costing me to find out. To make sure what happened to me
doesn't happen again. To fight for compensation. Someone on my side.
If you've suffered from a medical mistake, Patient Claimline has helped thousands of people just like you. Call 0800 3247 999.
Check your credit score today for free at clearscore.com.
Charlie?
Yeah?
Let's check our credit scores.
What, you want to check it?
Yeah. The free credit score with clearscore.com.
Clearscore.com.
Well,
what do you mean?
I'm just checking my credit score for free, miss.
Okay, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
I love you too.
Well,
Clearscore.com. Get your credit report and score for free forever.
So say you was after a mortgage, right? That would be fantastic if there was just one dead clever website where you could check out a shed load of mortgage companies all in one place and find a deal that's right up your street. That'd be well fantastic.
Go compare.
No! Fantastic!
It's all good news, there's loads to choose at Go Compare. From loans to plastic, and quite fantastic. Nothing quite compares to Go Compare.
Fantastic!
You're Sam, right?
Yes.
Woodson Wolf. Don't get up. So you're a landlord now. A property magnate.
It's just my wife's old flat.
But you've taken out direct line by beating our price.
I didn't know that.
Prize plum.
Sorry?
It goes well with Magnolia.
Get direct line landlord insurance from 125.
The spectacle is about to begin.
This is the moment.
It's amazing. They don't like my stuff. They don't like anyone's stuff.
Hungry for more of the Doodahs and their cabaret of cakes?
The greatest show on earth.
Chocky Wocky Doodah, new series starts Monday at 8, exclusive to Good Food.
Starting a fire is simple, if you know how.
Simple as that. Carly, makers of pints, not programs.
It's how we play.
Went on, we had a very good first over. David Weiser collecting it up on the boundary. And that is Evan Lewis's 50. It's his second 50 in 2 games. And he is batting with a lot of authority. Lots of appreciation from the dressing room, because he's got his side out of a little bit of trouble. They had a bit of a stumble at the start, 3 wickets down, and he is certainly leading the way.
Yeah, he's getting greedy. I like it. Top order players have to play the tune at the top. Bring in the beat. Digicel. Bring in the beat moments. And this has gone up. Who wants it? Who's going to get it? Oh, it's been gobbled. De Villiers, who else? Never looked like dropping it. Balanced himself, knew where the rope was, and the smile says it all, because it's that guy who was man of the match on Sunday.
And he was looking for another big performance as well for the Patriots. Got his 50, but then almost immediately gets out, tries to launch that one out of the ground, and doesn't get enough of it, and that man in your picture has to go 95 for 4. Well, it was all happening there. What's going on? Jonathan Carter was on strike, and he tried to smash it through the infield for 4.
Yeah, poor Judge there, because it got stopped, and then it was a great save, and then there's Parnell down, he would have been run out about 4 metres. So it was his call, he wanted to go with it. Throw, too wide from Wayne Parnell.
Yeah, nice dive from the skipper as well, Clarence Pollard. Got all his weight behind that one. Devon Thomas is in then. He's been a real star for the Patriots so far. And looking to get off the mark straight away. Leading run scorer for the Patriots, and he's hit the second most sixes in this tournament behind Chris Gale. And Parnell's been good, throwing himself around in the field.
Yeah, good athlete, Wayne Parnell. DT has to get runs. He simply has to get some more runs here this afternoon, evening. So, little Dad ends the 13th. It's 99 for 4 here. Visa, here we go. Let's see what he can produce now from the far end of Warner Park.
Well, we heard from him before this game started. He said he was going to bowl a lot of cutters, a lot of change-ups, probably a bit more back of a length because of the shorter boundary straight. Now at the top we saw Wayne Parnell and Ravi Rampal looking to bowl a little bit fuller because they get a bit of movement with that new ball, but now older ball, they'll look to just hit the pitch hard and mix it up. There you go, slowly straight up. And that's the 100 up for the Patriots. And it's been a good partnership to get to near 100, and then obviously just losing a wicket there of Evan Lewis. It's now important that these two carry on the good work that was developed.
Projection was around at 150. You're going to need all of that. This is a little bit slow. It has been brought back from Sunday's match, and that was the afternoon game. But I think 160, you've got to be in the game and more. Small boundaries, hitting with the breeze, all those sorts of things. Uh-oh, he's here for you, Gooey.
Star Wars fan, Danny?
Huge, because I'm a little bit older than you, and there's no stormtroopers here in this part of the world. How gorgeous is this? Oh, Bridgestone Hill Fortress, I've got to get there. Nice pretties these. Little World Heritage site we've got for you. A volcanic mound. Yeah, the Brimstone Hill Fortress. It's built by the British in 1789. Oh, they'll go off.
Just like Devon Thomas will, hopefully. We've seen him cannoning it everywhere at this ground so far. And we look forward to some more fireworks tonight.
Yeah, we'll just show you those cannons up there in Brimstone Hill Fortress there. Speaking of Star Wars and guns going off, came out in 75, 76. First Star Wars, the trilogy. Had Harrison Ford. Great stuff.
End of the 14th, it's 103 for 4. Just signalling for the players on the leg side to just move in 5. And he's gone all the way. That is a hero maximum for Jonathan Carter.
Yes, you've got to see Mikey Hazeman hanging out of the boys' room and just plucked a one-hander, picked up $1,000. It's going to that part of the ground. Nice free-flowing flick of the wrist, and here's another one. But guess what, Gooey? Guy Sheldon, you've got a couple of those in your sleep. Ashley Nurse, what are you doing?
Not so good a night for Ashley Nurse. The signal to come in 5. He was in the right position, going against the wind. And he was in a great position to take that. Just hits him on the chest almost and bounces out. So disappointment for Nurse because Carter's going nicely.
He just swapped his back. A little reprieve here for the Patriots. Big moment in this match. Got to take those. Simply have to. Those are the basics of the game. He's a useful fielder as Nurse. Did all the hard work, came around, got there. As you say, he should go on the ball held up in the breeze.
Oh, he's cut it through. Has he gone through the keeper's legs? I think he might have done. Bit of a chase for Rampal. Himself back in the crease through the legs. Difficult on those.
The old nutmeg. Always difficult. Get a glove on the nose, but you won't get a glove on this. This is big. Another hero maximum.
He's absolutely belted this one across the line. And against the spin, but he gets so much power on it. And he is a seriously destructive player, Devon Thomas.
Come on, DT. Boring.
This isn't so boring. Get back. Easy to finish the over. It's 120 for 4.
Five overs left in this innings, 120 for 4. There's been 3 dodgy shots, I'm going to call them. Hence wickets going down, and the Tridents would have been saying, because of Carter playing so well, let's get Carter. And this should have been good night, Nurse.
Well, the last 3 matches here at Warner Park, average first innings score is 173. That should be the first target for the Patriots.
They've been going at just over 10 of the over in the last 5, so that's good. However, they've got to continue that, and that's a little bit higher than what they normally do in the death overs. Normally going around about the 8 mark, just over. So they're going to have to continue at least 10. In fact, with 4 down, you would hope they'll get a dozen and over from here. They've got some hitters to come. Herrera likes to give it a big launch. Carlos Braffett gives it a tap. So they've got some power in the dugout. And they're going to need some power in the dugout to get a good total here against these Tridents. Still quite stunned that A.B. de Villiers has not got a score in the Caribbean since he's been here for over a month. Missed out in the Tri-Nations, high score of 39, average of 24 in that series, missed out in the Trident's first game. If I was Faf du Plessis, captain of the Patriots, who is A.B. de Villiers' best mate, I'd be really, really concerned because A.B. is seriously overdue. See, he's even hiding behind the stumps, Faf. Oh, Brandon. That's a cannon in off, isn't it?
It was. And we've seen umpire John Ward in previous matches wear the protective helmet. As the Reaper Jr. had to take evasive action. In fact, he was struck. Non-striker Devon Thomas got struck first, and then it ricocheted onto the umpire. Have a look. Devon Thomas, and there's the Reaper Jr.
Not offering a shot either. There's the Reaper Jr. Yes, we saw umpire Ward wearing the helmet earlier. that's because he had a nasty blow not that long ago when he was umpiring in an umpiring an exchange umpiring system in India. And Bruce Oxenford is now using the Ox block, is what he calls it, on his arm, and that's because umpire Ward was hit. He saw that, he didn't like that, he got some work done on a bit of protective shield which is strapped to his forearm, and it's got almost a dinner plate size around his hand, which he says he can use. Good to see umpire Ward wearing that helmet after that horrible blow.
16 overs gone, 124 for 4.
It's how we play.
If you listen carefully, you can actually hear tree grubs.
Carling, makers of pints, not programs.
Julia, Witchstone Wolf.
Yeah?
You were on your way to Marsh's hen party when you took a hit from a couple of wise guys.
Nightmare.
About your car. Does it smoke? Make a noise?
Yeah.
Call Direct Line. They'll arrange a hire car.
Won't have to wait for mine to go in for repair.
Not with Direct Line.
Oh,
What about us? Are you with Direct Line?
No.
Then on your bike, Buster.
Change your car, improve your life with amazing deals like this Ford Fiesta for £154 per month. I can't believe it's been nearly 2 years since they lost their dad. It's still tough, but you've got to try and get on with it. I'm so glad we had smart life insurance. So at least I don't have to worry about my mortgage. My policy was for £100,000, which I used to pay it off. And it was easy to arrange on the phone with no forms. And after what happened, my friends got smart life insurance too. I mean, why risk it?
Arranging smart life insurance can help give your family financial security and peace of mind. If you're a UK resident, aged 18 to 64, you can apply for a benefit amount of £60,000 to £750,000, depending on your age. You won't need a medical or a blood test. There are just some health and lifestyle questions. Say you're 40 and a non-smoker. It's under £10 a month in the first year for a £100,000 benefit amount. You can add cover for your children or for critical illness, and the benefit amount can be paid in advance if you're diagnosed as terminally ill. The younger you are when you start your policy, the less it will cost you per month. And you can make changes whenever you want with no admin charges. You're in control. Plus, we'll send you a will kit with your policy, and as a thank you, you'll get back 10% of your first year's premiums. That's the smart cashback.
With Smart Family Life Insurance, you can help protect your family's future. Call 0800 093 3586 or go to smartinsurance.co.uk.
Right now there's up to 55% off windows, doors and conservatory upgrades at SafeStyle. And we can make a big difference to your home. Call SafeStyle today.
Thinking of taking a trip this summer? Get 1/3 off rail fares with one of our national rail cards. And if you buy online today, you could get up to 20% off the cost of your rail card in our summer sale. That makes it just £24 for the whole year. Bargain. Offer ends 18th of July. Buy now at railcards.co.uk.
Chris and his companion here are the same age, and both love a night out. For some dating sites, this is enough to make them a match. But at eHarmony, using our 29 measures of compatibility, our experts partner people on their personality, values, and you know, the stuff that really matters. So when you meet someone from eHarmony, instead of blank stares, you'll get butterflies. eHarmony.co.uk. Join free today.
Are you weighed down by a poor credit record, finding it difficult to borrow money?
Everyday Loans could help. They offer a range of loans from £1,000 to £15,000.
They're flexible, as well as being friendly and approachable.
Apply online and they'll give you a conditional decision in minutes.
That's right. With Everyday Loans, it is simple and straightforward. Representative APR 79.4%. Apply now at everydayloans.co.uk and discover your credit future, not your credit history. Welcome to Britain's biggest bingo site. Play unique games for jackpots of up to £20,000. Come join the fun and play responsibly at Tombola.
Woke up this morning feeling fine. There's something special on my mind. Last night I met a new girl in the neighborhood.
See the funny side with Dave, even with burnt toast. Have I got a bit more news for you? Start Sunday the 17th of July on Dave.
It's time to release this rare spotted pipette.
Darling, make us a pints, not programmes.
Circle of life.
Rampal is a very experienced bowler in this situation. You'll see him try and bowl deliveries full outside the line of off stump. He'll try and bowl York length so that the batsman certainly blocks up one side of the pitch and can't work him on the leg side to a right-hander and vice versa.
Options available to Karen Pollard. Giza. Still got 2 overs left. Yes, they just choose that option, Karen Pollard.
This is where you want your best fielders in the key spots. Kyron's on the fence with those huge buckets of his. Worked away. Just the single. That'll be fine as far as the Tritons are concerned. And that's really good game awareness. Good stuff from the Patriots.
Very blemish there from full run. Fairly efficient behind the stumps. A bit of a star with the bat in the last game against the Trinbago Knight Riders. Raised to 33.
It's a little bit lazy, that keeping, is going to be said. Following him. Looking to back away and give himself some room so he can try and slap Rampal on the offside, but clever stuff from Rampal again. Good game awareness and following the batsman.
Yeah, and what I think he did was he chose the short option against Jonathan Carter because he's left-handed. He's enticing him to hit against the wind, the leg side.
Why called? Only by a matter of inches.
Searching for the wide Yorker, Ravi Rampal, going too wide on this occasion. It's a very good option at this stage of the innings.
It's nice and ball. In the minor round, we're back here for the finals. They need to play pretty well, the Patriots, after losing their first 2. But it's a good turnout. So back to the pitch. Faf du Plessis will have a couple of aces up his sleeve with the likes of Tabraiz Shamsi. And also Samuel Badri, of course, on this surface. Oh, that's not the tidiest of keeping either again. From Brian.
It was a change in pace. Got the better of him.
That's good from Rampal, ensuring that that's the only area that he can hit. So 4 off that previous over, 8 runs off that one, 132 for 4.
18 deliveries left in this innings. Patriots a fairly good start. Good to see Evan Lewis just been pulled back a bit from the Tridents. Evan Lewis up to a half century of 42 deliveries.
So David Bisa to bowl over number 18. Correction, Parnell gets over number 18. There was a noise and a shout from the keeper.
There was indeed. The umpire didn't look a worried man. Might have to give a decision. think there was a noise.
He seemed to signal it was his chain around his neck. Is the chain on the grid at the moment? Down the ground. And not taken. David Visa it is.
To the Tridents. Ashley Nurse spilled one. This one just short. Should have considered that a half chance, but it should be taken. He's just misjudging it a bit. Falling short of him.
Yeah, slow off the ropes, wasn't he? Poor Anne's allowed that one to slip through as well.
Not a good effort from Puran. Is it the pressure? Not being able to show that efficiency behind the stumps. Aaron Pollard want to contain this Patriots team. They still got a bat and score, whatever total is set. So every run counts.
A bit of a scowl there from the big skipper. Maybe thinking that the keeper's surname's a couple of letters too long. See, this is really good stuff from the Tridents. Going to come back for two, but that's okay. So it's 5 runs off 4 balls of over number 18. Really good stuff from the Tridents. They're not allowing the Patriots to get away at all.
The Patriots are struggling to get boundaries. Typically, you'd expect the batting team to score lots of boundaries at this stage of the innings.
The lone voice from Wayne Parnell. There's another guy who his form's been ridiculous in the CPL. He'll be a key player with the bat. There's another power hitter, David Visa. And we sure know about him. And this bloke's missed out 6 knocks in a row. It's ridiculous. That won't happen for 7. Let's club that. Fast as Pollard. Oh, here's a mix-up as well. Oh, well taken by Parnell, and good work from Parnell, I think. It's going upstairs, but I'm pretty sure Parnell was sharp enough to take the bowers off at his end. Was it a double play? Maybe you should bring in a double play. What do you reckon?
A comedy of errors. Confusion all around. Evan Thomas and Jonathan Carter not getting it right. Yep, should be a wicket. Thomas will be short of his ground. And this will be a big blow for the Patriots. They haven't scored a boundary since the 15th over. Just struggling to get it. Should be given out.
Confirmation. They weren't going very far, the Patriots. Lisa is going to give an opportunity, I think, for maybe a big hitter to come in and try and smack a couple out of the ground. 138 for 5. So the massive frame of Carlos Brackets has now arrived in the middle. Look at that strike rate, 150. Gets runs in no time, this man. So let's have a look and see what happened here. It's gone out to right field. It's come back into second base. He gets him out at second base and throws to first base and safely home. What a mix-up. Really good work from Kyron Pollard. And a great take, actually, from Wayne Parnell. Bowl that again. Radar's not right.
Would not want to get too close to Carlos Brathwaite. Ravi Rampal just opting to go wide of off stump.
I just want to highlight, Darren, this take from Wayne Parnell. We've seen this many times where a bowler, perhaps not as gifted as Wayne Parnell, just goes one-handed. It's his bowling hand as well. And he just plucks it beautifully and had enough awareness to get it down to his end initially.
He wanted to throw it at the stumps initially and chose the safe option, Parnell. So many things happen in T20 cricket. You keep your head on. Kept his composure. That resulted in a wicket for his team. The dangerous Devon Thomas is no longer there at the crease. Still an opportunity for the Patriots to get close to 160. It will be Rampal again.
Hit high and handsome. And 6.
That's a top-class shot from Jonathan Carter. Had the presence of mind that there was a man positioned at deep backward square. So he had to get it around the corner. Look at that, just rolled the wrists. Was able to beat the man at short fine leg. Got the distance as well. Another maximum for him.
Halfway through the 19th. Oh, he's clubbed that. That's a good shot. Has it gone far enough? No, it hasn't. Safe hands out there. Wayne Parnell, the catcher. So another batsman perishes. He's hitting it into the breeze as well in that region.
And it's probably the longest part of the boundary. Slower delivery, so you've got to power it to get it over the line. Wayne Parnell is a tall man, so made it look very easy. Jonathan Carter falls 9 short of a half century. It's 146 for 7.
Two left in the over. Top edge. It's gone just over his right shoulder, I think, for 4.
Definitely not intentional, but he will take it nonetheless. Brathwaite, the pace of Ravi Rampal, used to good effect. Just gets the top edge, evades the wicketkeeper. Ravi Rampal, well, there's not much you can do.
That's not too far away from smashing to that grill as well. All these shots the batsmen play these days. Revised shots, some of them are quite dangerous, but these days the guys have got very strong helmets on, which is good to see. Oh, he's clubbed that one. He's with the wind as well. And it's gone for 6. Made a nice noise off the willow.
That's a glorious shot. All about timing from Carlos Brathwaite. 19 gone. It's 156 for 6.
Just shows what a difference a couple of lofty hits can make. That first one, perhaps just a little bit fortunate. The top edge over the keeper, but there was absolutely nothing fortunate about this. Really good shot, that one. So 10 off the last 2 balls. So 1 over remaining. And it's David Beeser who's been entrusted with that. He's going to mix it up with his pace, change of pace. At the moment, the Tridents will be okay with this score. What they don't want is an over of 20. See that over last night of Chris Gale, 30, Cinnamon Ben. Goodness gracious me.
Scrappled for a single. Sarah Pereira.
18 T2000s. Chris Gale, the world boss, is a joke.
Made that run chase look so easy. Montana was. 3 T20 hundreds in CPL for Christopher Henry Gale.
Sorry, Chris. Universe was, my mistake. Right, this will be interesting. 5 balls remaining in this over. He will want to face all 5. Oh, it's length. But it's gone high. That's the problem with that. It was the perfect ball for Bradford to get, but he's hit it to the bloke who doesn't drop anything. That is a big wicket for the Tridents.
The climax of so. No Carlos Brathwaite. Expect him to go all the way through. Get a couple boundaries for his team, but it's not to be. Karen Pollard, big pair of hands. It looked very simple. He's gone for 11 to 157 for 7.
Four balls left in the innings. Oh, that's a nice delivery from David Visa. Clever change of pace the previous ball.